Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program Destiny, where we're going for all the achievements and 64 Dyson Spheres across the great system of ours. And in today's episode, it is time for the white science build. You know it. I know it. Oh man, do I ever know it. But you know how it is. We got science to build. We got things to happen. You know, things have got to do the things. And, of course, time stands still for nobody. So, of course, what are we doing? We're going to take a whole whack load of labs. We're going to go to some place and hopefully make a bunch of white science. But there's actually several things we got to do here today. We have 5 different systems making different science for us. We have to go to those systems. We're going to have to go and get those. We're going to have to tell those systems, hey, you know what? You should bring me some science. And then once we do that, we'll start building the white science and getting that all done. So as you can see here, I've got, what do we got? 1,000. It'd be nice if I had, another 50 labs. But anyway, what we'll do is we'll take all these labs. We're gonna take all. We're gonna take all the labs. We're just gonna keep letting it build. We need a lot of labs. We need a lot of labs for today's exercise. And Noko, I'm glad you had a good time at the park. I hope you got to do a roller coaster or 6, especially for me. The beds were terrible. I couldn't sleep at all. I will admit, the one thing about travel is I have a hard time sleeping. Something about traveling to parks and stuff, I have a hard time sleeping. And doing the stuff. Pepe, what's up? Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Of course, I always have a hard time with the traveling and the sleeping and the things. I have a great time while I'm there when I'm awake, but the sleeping is tough. The sleeping is definitely tough, dude. It's tough. It's tough. But I got a bunch of science I got to get done today. Hey, Alan, what's up? Hey, another day in paradise, big guy. Another day in paradise. So I've got me a whole bucket load of labs, but I better grab a few other things while I'm here, because as much as I'm as much as I'm in a great mood, we got a lot of crazy building to do, and I don't, and crazy building equals you've got some work to do, Max. So you can't just be sitting around here, hey, chit-chatty and pretty and stuff. No. This means you got to actually do some work, my friends. It's one of those things. People want to see the work getting done. They don't want to see you just standing here, staring at the labs all day. Of course, where are we? We are on the Maximus system. My system, the home system. We're doing the home things. What's flashing? Oh, yeah, those are them old generators. Whatever. I'm not too worried about them. Of course, the Maximus system hasn't gotten any resources in a long time of its own. We have to import all that stuff, so it's kind of crazy. But we import... Hey, but the planet's doing fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so... I better bring up where we're going. We got to go to 5 systems. We got to tell the science in those 5 systems to start sending their science somewhere. Stop number 1 is going to be somewhere. It's going to be in the taco system. That is where we're going first. The taco system is where we make blue science. And so we have to tell that blue science, hey, guess what? You need to come to me. Let's just zip on over here to the taco system, and we will set that up. Now, it turns out I've already got a system being prepped. I've got a system in preparation for today's white science build. And, of course, I've been a little busy here all day, doing 2 or 3 things, painting my kitchen and getting science ready. Because those two go together very well somehow. I'm not quite sure how well they go together. All right, so that's not what we want. I think the one hiding behind it is. Yes, see, you got to watch out for them planets that hide behind things because they're sneaky. That's what they are. Here, look. Wow, I'm actually a little low on the gas. I better watch out. I mean, it's antimatter. It's not like it's going to run out in the next 4 minutes, but I better, you know, I'm down to the last stock, right? You know, there we go. Blue science, we have arrived. Do. Yes. Hello. Boom. Yeah, well, listen, I need all you guys to do a thing, right? Do you know what thing you need to do? You need to all empty out into a bucket. And this bucket, I need you all to empty out into a bucket and ship that bucket to me. So I guess maybe I should have kind of prepared this part, but you know, I had to prepare an entire system for the white science today, so you have to cut me a little slack. I couldn't do all the preparation before the stream started, right? Like, it's just, I mean, there's only so much you can do. So, you know, we have to do a little bit of it on camera. I mean, that's just the way it is, people. That's just the way it is. I mean, this is part of the adventure. So the blue science, we're going to get together and stick it into a tower and say, hey, get ready to ship that out. You come with me. We'll stop there and we'll bridge this over. Something like that. Hey, what are you doing? Not much. Listen, you should bridge over and do something like that. And then on this side, we're going to put a big tower down, like so. Yep, you're going to give me the tower. No, you want to be fussy? Really, you're gonna argue with that silly copper? I knew you would. Me and the copper are going to have a big fight here in a minute. All right. Well, all right. You want to stick that tower out that far? Fine. I don't care. I really don't. So we're going to slam this in here. Yo. Take that. Do that. And this one can come up here and turn in here and do this. There's two, and now we'll grab these two, and you're saying, well, there's nothing on them lines, Max. Well, there's gonna be. There's gonna be. Trust me, we got 5 sciences to go here, and then we gotta, you know, and like I said, I need a little time for my prepping system to kind of get prepped up and all juiced up, so as we have all the power we need. You're gonna hold blue science, dude, and you're gonna remote supply that, yeah. All the things, and you're gonna get as many cruisers as you want, dude, because that's how nice I am. We're also gonna give you warpers. Not too many. Do I have warpers here? No, I don't have warpers here. Well, guess what? I guess you better demand some warpers. I don't know why I would only have like 100 warpers here, but anyway. If somebody would just send me some warpers over, I'd appreciate it. All right, so let's now fill up these lines. First of all, we get to do a little bit of cheaty stuff here, right? We're gonna do this. Boom. We're gonna do this. Listen, just do that. Yep. And you're going to do. Why is that all hiding underneath there like that? That's all very weird. Okay, no, never mind. We's good. I just had to focus. I had to put my focus on here, people. It's a little hard to see. All right, there we go. And you can just do that. And we're gonna do the same thing with the back side. I guess maybe I should have like waited until I took that up and around, but we'll do it like this. And we'll do it. Oh yeah, you of course want to be fussy, so you can do that. Whatever. Like you're like, listen, dude. I don't have OCD, so I don't care how you get there, as long as you get over there, Mister. You get there, however you got to get there. Okay, and of course we're gonna need a bunch of this science coming out of these. Yep. Everything's got to come out. It's a fire sale. Everything got to go. We need all the science doing all the things. So you can all just come right on out. Be the next contestant. I did not do a line for you guys. Did I not do a line for you guys? I'm pretty sure I did. No, I didn't. All right, that's fine. I will do that. So, a little jealous though that you got to go to the amusement park. No-go, must admit. Thought about that for the last couple of days. Because, you know, I enjoy amusement parks. I enjoy my roller coasters. So I As much as the sleep was a bummer, I'm glad you at least got to have somewhat of a good time, because that's important. All right, so you guys can do all the things. Yes, unpack all the boxes. Do that. Yep, do this. And that. There we go. We'll get this all unpacked. You betcha. And then we'll be on to the red system. And I actually spent a fair amount of time today getting all this readied up. Listen, you guys cannot be putting stuff in and out of the boxes. That's not how this works, people. Okay. Look. Let's just do this. Thanks, left hand. Look, we're already having some confusion here, left hand. I'm trying to work it out, but it's not. It's getting a little more confusion by the second, and oh, thanks, autosave. Look, my left hand, I got autosave. What is it with you, game? Like, don't be mean like that. That's just mean. Like, you don't need to be mean like that, right? Like, I mean, you know, we can all get along. We can all be happy here, right? I'm pretty sure. Hope so. You know, because look at these guys. So I set it up. So I got one sorter coming out and then one sorter going right back in, and I've got an infinite loop made here. It's perfectly fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. All right. Okay, that's the blue done, right? Is all the blue going into this tower? I hope so, because let me tell you, we need them going somewhere. All right, let's go off to the red system. So red is being handled. Where is the red system? No, Jonathan is handling my foundations. That is not the red system. That's a water worlds. Alan has my yellow. I could go to the yellow system before I go to the red system. I guess you know what? I'll do that. Since I seem to be a little blind at the moment, I will go to the yellow system. Because, you know what? Hey, if I know where I know where Alan's system is. It's right there. And for some reason, my eyes aren't working really good to see all the small print at the moment. So we'll fly over this way. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Yep, you betcha. So of course we're going to do this yellow science up. We'll have a look. There should be plenty of it there, plenty. And of course we're gonna start getting this shipped in, right? So this is going to get shipped in, and as it's getting shipped in, we're going to be building all the white science needed to do the white science things. I don't know which planet it's on. Is it on this one? Yes, it is. Look at that. I can see it from here. Zoom. Boom. There we go. Hey, guys, what's up? Not much. Listen, I need all the yellow science. Can we do that? And I just realized I don't need 8 lines. I only need 4 lines because both sides of these boxes are the same boxes. It's fine. So, hey, look, see, I've already saved us 50% of our time. I'm really cool like that. All right, so is this thing going to give me a hard time? Yes. Stupid oil well. Okay. Fine. Whatever. Can you get around it this way? Yeah. All right, cool. We're going to have to take one of them sorters out, though. All right, let's make that happen. Let's make this happen, people. All right, take this science. Drag it down here. Okay, and now you can go up and over. Because thanks, left hand. That wasn't what you. I didn't need you to do that, but I'm sure you felt the need to do that for some unknown reason. I'm sure somewheres in your brain it was justified, and you thought, hey, you know what I should do? I should just magically click 3 buttons and then see if I can get the delete option to come up. You thought, yeah, that was a great idea. No, there was nothing great about that at all, left hand. You know, like, you could have just saved me a lot of hassle there. But whatever. So I'm going to have to take this one out because it's the only way I can get this one to come out here if I play a little fancy. There we go. Okay, dude. Yep. Keep don't take the sorters away. I need to keep the ball rolling. We need to get rolling. Need to keep it rolling. Okay, there we go. So now this side. So this will take care of all the yellow science, and then we'll find where the red science is, because I see I've forgotten where I've packed all my stuff up. Okay, so now this side we'll run a 2-belt down, and the tower on this side surely won't give me a harder time as the tower on the other side did, because that was just mean. So we'll go there. And we'll grab that rainbow here. I like to see the signs full though. That means there is so there's 12,000 signs in each box. So that's 24. I think there's 700,000 science here at the moment. So you know, we have a little science, right? I mean, you know, and you might be thinking, hey, 700,000 science, like that. Cooking your mind, right? Yeah, but that's barely going to get us to the target. That is, you know. So white science has three achievements, and to get those 3 achievements, we're not just dealing with 800 a minute science. We need 1,800 a minute. So unfortunately, we need more science, and that. 1,800 a minute means I think it's 106,000 science to be done in an hour. Now, we're going to do it in, I'm hoping, if everything goes right, we would hopefully be doing that science in about 30 minutes. It'll take about 30 minutes to run all that science if we get everything right. So that's the way this would work. That's why we want to get these set up and then shipped over to the white science planet as quickly as possible. But we're going to have to stop definitely at green science at some point in time. Listen, why don't you got power, dude? I hope I left power on the blue science one. But if not, I will fix that en route. Listen, you can have 10 ships, dude. This is an important mission. You can have all the ships you want. You're going to store that, you're going to remote supply that, and this, you're going to, you know, 100 of that, demand that. All right, so we do have demand for that here. I wonder what I'm shipping in. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yellow science being stocked, doing the things. We'll look forward to its arrival soon enough. So let's head on out. What we'll do is let's see. There's the ice planet. There's Noko's planet. It's the supply planet. So we may have to head back to Taco. I want to double check its tower. Look at all the ships out there flying. I mean, I literally have, you know, 200-300 warping ships at any one time. I must admit that is pretty cool. Red science. Here we go. Red science. It's in the Karas system. Okay, cool. We'll just fly right on over there, and we'll stop at the blue system on the way back over because it's on my way back to Maximus anyway. Turn this way, dude. There we go. Point that. Hit gas. Boom. Zip. Do the things. The things. We're just flying along. Gonna do some science today. You betcha. Gotta get that white science done. Ugh, man. How many labs do I got on me? I think it's about 900. Yeah, but we need a little more. We need more than that. Now, it turns out I think you only need... stop. Who's got the science? You do. I know you do. I can see it from here. There's a little... there's a red dot over there, and it says, I'm doing the science. Yeah, I know you are. I know you are. See? Told you he was doing the red science. Know it. All right, let's get down here. I am very happy to see this is also fully stocked with science. We like stocked science. You betcha. Get this down. Boom. Okay, let's get some lines down. Get this science underway. All right. You know, because this magical science just doesn't happen by magic. You know, there's somebody out here making it, and that's me. All right, so let's get this other side down. Yeah, everybody thinks the science is all magical. Yeah, until somebody gets hurt, and it's me, because I have to do the science. It's me that's getting it all done. Listen, I'll even set you up to start loading up right away, dude. We'll do this. We'll do this. You don't want 14,000 of them. You've made that mistake once. Do this. Do that. Really? You're not going to give me... I'm not calling in 100 science here? Fine, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. We're going to give you 10 ships because that's how nice I am. You are going to stock up all the blue science, or all the red science. Yes. That's going to be storage. That's going to be supply. Do the things. Here, we can give you a little power, a little juice, because that's what we do. And let's get this stuff down out here and get some stuff on the route. Okay. All right. Yes, do the things. Now, I will say, when I did the antimatter, I guess I can congratulate myself a little bit on that because I at least set that up. So is it's just on a big long chain and I can just start dumping it into a tower somewhere. So I guess I kind of thought a little bit ahead on that one. But hey, the Lonnie system, man, did it ever deliver on the old antimatter for me? Man, it did a great job. I mean, top of the line, top shelf stuff. You name it, we have antimatter. It's great. It's I mean, I must admit, the antimatter at the end of the day looks super awesome. That's all that matters. Yep. Well, of course you had to put a power pole there and a thing. Gee whiz, Max. Like you just couldn't like figure that one out? What? Gee, well, whatever. All right, so we're gonna slam some of this in. Boom. Do it. Make it. See it. Blow it. There we go. Boom. And we'll swing on over to this side. Yep, you need to stick this stuff out here, dude. We need this stuff coming out. There we go. And there we go. Come on, dude. Awesome sauce. Okay, darn it. I was done. Hey, you know, I was a little excited. I got a little excited. A little fast. It happens. You know. Okay, no. You already got an infinite loop going on with the blue science, which you've got to go fix now, because that's a thing. So get this one right. There we go. There we go. We got all the science coming out. Boom. Man, that's hot. That's just hot. All right, let's head back to blue science before we go do the purple and green science. Taco, we're coming back to you, big guy. Yep, coming back to Taco. Do it. Do it. Keep making that red science for me, big guy. You're doing good. You're doing great. Hold on a sec. Boom, go. So we'll double check the blue science, tune it up a little bit. I just want to make sure that the big tower's powered. The big power tower. Oh yeah. We want to make sure that tower is powered, so as we make sure that that science is going to be delivered when I plug this in on the other end. Otherwise, this is really going to stink. And we just don't need that kind of hassle. I need it to work, mister. 3, 2, 1. There's the planet we want right there. Do it. Do it. Boom. Okay, where's my science? I know my science is here somewhere. Okay, fine. Where is the science? There it is. Okay. Listen, I was, it's sometimes it likes to hide. All right, it's perfectly fine. Now we found it. We found it. Yes, we found it. Are you powered? No. See, I got 50 generators right beside it, but it wasn't powered, and that might have been bad. That could have turned out really bad. Remote supply, do the demands, do the things. Yeah, that's right. See, you should fly around. You should fly around and do things, dude. Okay, so now we know we got 3 out of 5 sciences up and running. Let's now head on over to purple science. Now, purple science is, it's my slowest science. Believe it or not, green's actually doing better. Anyway, it is what it is. I mean, purple and green science are really big builds. Unlike your first 3 sciences, unlike blue, red, and yellow, all 3 of them are pretty straightforward. But purple and green, yeah, you got some work to do there, mister. You want stuff. Oh, are we gonna go buy Maximus? Really? Are we going by the Maximus system? Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna make a small detour. I mean, if I gotta go buy the Maximus system, you know, I might as well pick up a few items. Stop. Yeah, thanks, left hand. I knew I could depend on you. Not even close. Depending on you, it'd be like depending on a rock. Okay. This is yellow. This is red. That is blue. This is copper. That's the iron. Here's the mall. Okay, here we go. Listen, do you want to give me a few boxes while I'm here? Yeah, you know what? Give me 100 boxes because I'm feeling a little light on boxes. How's my labs? Yeah, give me more labs. All the labs. Give me the labs. Okay, and I probably could use a little more belts. And definitely looks like I need a little bit more of this. And of course now you're probably wondering why is he grabbing that by half a stack. This box is a shared box, right? So it has Mark III and Mark II in it. The Mark II cycles on itself to become Mark III. So just for those who don't know, you can do that kind of trick. So in Factorio, you can set filters in what goes into each square of a box, but you can't do that in DSP. So to get around that problem, you can still put 2 items in a box, use filters on your sorters to pull them in and out, but then whatever it is you don't want, you just take half a stack at a time and then just let it refill that, right? That's a little trick around that. Okay, so that's gonna fill us up. Now we can carry on to purple science. Let's go. Purple science. Little stop at home, picking up a little bit of home cooking, right? before we head off to the next star system. I think it's a good important thing. It's an important thing. That would be me. I do not have a clue. Dude, you have all kinds of clues. You got clues. You know. I mean, it's just a learning thing. It's just a thing that you learn about this stuff. Like, you know, like between, again, I've played a lot of these factory games, right? You know, Satisfactory, Factorio, you know, DSP, you know, all the big stuff, right? The big stuff, and you gotta kind of just look at it and say, you know what? Okay, how does this work different than what the last thing is, and blah, blah, blah. Are you the Pew Pew planet? No, you're my purple science planet. There comes the purple science now. Yeah, so see how much bigger this is? You know, like the first 3 systems, right? You know, the science was, you know, it was there, right? But now we're getting into real science, right? Like it takes, you know, like when it takes 2/3 of a planet to make purple science, you know you're working on stuff. Now, remember, this is because I'm going for all the achievements, right? Obviously, if you're just generally playing the game, relax mode, play, right? Like the Maximus planet, it does 200 science a minute, right? And that's all the science. So it's doing 200 purple science a minute. And obviously it's not taking up a whole planet to do just purple science. Now, yes, I am using the whole planet to do all the science, but at the same time, you know, I am doing achievements here. I am doing crazy things, right? So, you know, Don't think, oh my goodness, it takes a whole planet to do just one science. No, not really, right? Yes, if you're, in fact, if you want, you know, if you're going for all 100 achievements, in somewhat a short order, then yes, you've got to have a few. You got to have a few things. I'm going to actually bring that down. Boom, boom, and we'll now do this side. So yeah, it's just a thing, right? You build at the scale and the size you want. You know, I of course have to keep you all entertained, and I have got to keep that done by building some crazy science builds, and I am doing that by running into this silly, stupid rock that keeps blocking me, and that's driving me crazy. Can we put a tower down for this? Thanks. Boom. We are short on power here. What? Is that a thing? How short are we? Oh, we're barely short. Like, I mean, it's kind of flickering. I guess we're going to find out. Well, listen, we won't worry about the flickering of the things. We're just going to get the stuff in the things down here and stuff it in. Yeah. Do that. Do this. Come on. Yep, there we go. And you can shove into that one. And you can shove into this one over here. And then you can say, hey, you know what you can do, purple? You can be my purple life. Purple destiny. Yeah, you're going to supply that, dude, but you need warpers. You need 100 of those warpers. You're going to local demand those, because I think we actually have things doing that. Yes, we do. And hey, 10 ships for you. I know. I am being extremely nice today. Okay, so let's get this out here, because we got to fill this stuff up and get on with it. I am a little concerned about the power problem. Yep, nice job on that one, Max. You gotta fix it. Luckily, I think I have a few suns with me, so I can definitely fix it. We will not have a power problem here, mister. No way. I will fix you. Okay, let's run over to this side, do the thing, and then I will have a look at the power problem once I've got these all in, just to make sure it's not going to really be a problem, because we don't need problems. We need solutions, people. That's what we do here. We're all about them solutions. Okay, get over here. Start unloading your signs, dude. Yeah, like you're looking pretty faded there. That's pretty fadey looking power network. Holy smokes. But we're gonna get this science out. You know it. I don't think there's any science in that box. No, there isn't. This side's a little low on the science. Now, I don't expect all these boxes to be full on every system I went to. Again, this would have required 700,000 purple signs to be made. All right, so chances are that wasn't all going to happen in one day. Now, but I do want to check out the power problem. The power problem cannot be a problem. Can't have it. We got a lot of blinking lights. Blinky lights makes me worried. That's because you're burning up a lot of hydrogen. Okay. I forgot that, you know, you use hydrogen here as a kind of a backup resource. And that's because we have hydrogen that we have to get rid of on this planet. But guess what? Oh, okay, you're just a silly little tower doing silly little tower things. Listen, what are you doing? Oh, guess what you've got? You've got that, my friend. Well, you know what that means. Yep. That means you're going to give me sun power. Yep. Guess what? I've got some suns here. 1, 2, yep, 3. There. This'll juice you up a little bit. This'll get you back on track, right? Oh, look, see, they're even, look, see, it's even trying to shove it out here now. Okay, so let's just turn this on, do that, and here. Power up, dude. No. Dude, put the inserter, or the sorter, into the machine so you can have the power of the things. There you go. How you doing now? 100. You know it. Nothing like putting 4 little suns on your planet to juice things up. Makes things happen. Okay, there we go. Now, that will take care of the purple. So we have purple science now being stored. Ooh, look, I almost left without powering it up, though. That would have been bad. Do that for me, would you? Excellent. And that's going to take care of you. Green is next. And if we are in the O'Connell system, that means we are on the way to the Cardinal system. And off we go. Now, green actually does 2 things for us. Of course, the first thing it's doing is green science. The second thing it's doing is antimatter, because there's a lot of hydrogen going on over here. And, of course, antimatter produces hydrogen. So anytime we can actually use a little extra of that hydrogen, that's what we're going to do with it. We're going to shove the hydrogen in and do the things. You know, it's all good after that. Okay, come on. Get in here. Get in here. Do the things. All right. I don't know where all my science is. But you know what? There's one way to find out. All right, so that planet right there is doing all the pew-pewing for the Dyson Sphere. And all these ships that are warping in, if I just turn sideways, this will be a lot easier, Max. Yeah, do you know where the science is? I'll bet you it's right over there. Because look at all the ships warping in. I'll bet you. Yeah, for green science, you need a lot of stuff. Zip, boom. Now this is a whole planet of science. I mean, holy smokes, the stuff you need to make green science is crazy. But that's all right. That's why we make green science stuff. Now, in this case, how are we doing? I know we don't got 760,000 of this ready to go. We're actually not doing too bad, though. Probably got about 400,000 or 500,000 of it. I only need 108,000 to get today's accomplishments, right? Now, I need 10 million of it to get some of the achievements, but I only need 108,000, I think it is. So, you know, we're setting realistic expectations. I don't know if anybody remembers Mad. They were kind of like the alternative to Saturday Night Live in the 90s. But they used to have a show on there called Lowered Expectations. It was kind of like a dating show, but not for movie stars. Let's put it that way. And it was very comical, and you know, and it was all about setting proper expectations. And I must admit, it was a great time. That's for sure. Some of the guest stars they had on that show definitely made you think twice before Lower Expectations. But you know what? That's because everybody wants to be a movie star nowadays, and those kinds of expectations are just too hard to try and get to. So forget it. Make things happen. What are all my drones doing? Like, drones, what are you guys doing? Like, I should have literally 50 drones on me or something like that at the moment. And it was like, I had to wait there like 4 or 5 seconds before a drone showed up. And I was like, wait a minute. Why are you guys so slow? Or like, did I leave half of you behind on a planet somewhere and I didn't notice? I hope not. That would really stink. I'm pretty sure there's a despawn for them. I know, because I've done a few gas giants, and I mean, I leave them guys behind all the time. And I kind of feel bad now, but, you know. But I'm just saying, it does happen on the odd occasion. Yep, let's get across here with this. Down. And in. Okay, cool. And now, up you go. Up to here. Boom. And down you go, and into there. And we'll actually let that start collecting. Get that green in here because, hey, transporting 108,000 science is not something that's going to happen like super right away. I'll tell you right now, it's going to take a few minutes to do this stuff. You need to do this. You need to have at least a couple of hundred of those ready, and you need to demand that. And I guess I don't need to remote supply those. You need 10 ships to throw into that though, because we're going to want to be flying this stuff over there as soon as it happens. And you need to power it. Do that. Awesome. Okay, so let's get the science out on this side, and that will be all 5 of our sciences ready to ship. And then we'll be on our way to the new system. Do-do-do. And do-do-do-do. We're just going to have these shove out here. Looks like the power's doing good here, right? You betcha. I mean, it's actually pretty scary. Don't get me wrong. This planet is almost using 2 gigawatts of power to create green science. And we're pushing that pretty hard to the limit. In fact, I think it's taking 8 suns plus all the ray receivers I have here to do the power on this planet for this green science. We'll take a quick gander here just before we take off. Like take off, eh? But we got another thing to do yet, and that is antimatter. Yeah, that's a thing. So this is all the antimatter we have. Hey, you're doing a great job here. Oh, okay. You're just clogged up because you're full again. All right, that's fine. Listen, you're not about to be full for long, though. We're about to unfull you. Yeah, we'll put that right there. Thank you very much. Yep. Antimatter. Provide. Restore that. Remote supply. You're going to need some warpers, my friend. Do that. Local demand those. That's going to be a thing. You're going to need 10 because you've got to ship this stuff around, dude. And you've got to unload this stuff as quickly as possible. So we're going to do a few things here. Dude, do that. Okay, yep. And then I'm going to run down here to a tower, way down here, like so. Because I have a lot of antimatter. Like, I have, you know, like I said, the Lonnie system, it delivered. It delivered, man. It delivered. So we want to start grabbing some of this from back here, right? And the reason is because it's just gonna, I want to try and shove as much antimatter into this tower as quickly as possible so we can get it shipped around. This silly crystal, get out of my way. Gee whiz. All right, there we go. Yep, shove you into there. And then it turns out I got a whack load of boxes of antimatter just sitting out here in the front. Yep. Oh, good job. What are you gonna do with that one dot of belt, Max? You know, just kind of sit there on it all day. Are you saying that I'm out of? I hate that. I'm not out of build zone, dude. I'll tell you right now, I'm not. All right, so we're gonna cut over like this, and then zippy zip zip over here like this, and then you're gonna shove that right in there, like that. So you are filling up. Good. But why is my back tower not delivering anything? Hey guys, listen, what happened here? Oh, you didn't finish building. Drones, what are you doing? Holy smokes. It's hard to get good help all of a sudden. Gee whiz. Listen, I need to empty all of these boxes. We're emptying the boxes today. It's moving day. Everybody empty your boxes. No. Let's not. I don't want to see any yellow lights. This planet uses a lot of power, and I cannot have it being short. I'll tell you right now, mister. We're going to check that out here very quickly. All right. So let's see what's going on there. What's everybody whining about? What are you doing? Okay, 96, 97, huh? Well, let's head up top. I have a few suns on me, it turns out. Gosh darn it. It's because of the 300 thing. Look, see, we're running suns here. I mean, we're running a lot of suns, right? But you know what? I will give you one more sun. I mean, how many more suns do you need? Listen, this dish is in my way, so I can't deal with that. Listen, that one dish wasn't going to help us anyway. This is going to help us. Here, have a little fuel. All right, are you happy now? No? Yes? Sorta? Man, you really are pushing your luck here. Take that out. One more sun. I'll give you one more sun. You're making me panic, green science. You're making me panic. There. It's 100, but barely. Holy smokes. I mean, when your planet needs a dozen suns to run, it's intense. It's very intense stuff. So, I'm glad to see all the drones and things are flying, though, making that science. Make me more science, people. But you guys had better be making me science. And let's just double check to make sure that the science is going to get delivered along with the antimatter. Gee. Well, we know the antimatter is being made. I like it when the warp engines are all turned on. That makes me happy. And you have lots of that being pumped in there. Good. You have ships in there, right? See, keep questioning myself, right? Yes, you've given it 10 ships. It's got lots of warpers, Max. You're good to go. It's okay. It's okay. You're remote supplied. You're ready to go. We are now ready to hit the new system. Okay. And today, we are going to be building white science. You betcha. In the Vicky system. That's right. Hey, Vic. Vicky's sphere is coming along nicely. As mentioned, it's been building for the last couple of hours. So, as you can see there on Vicky 3, it keeps launching rockets. It's launching solar sails. It's doing things. And hey, we could even color this sucker because we got new options today with the update. But you know what? We'll worry about coloring and all this stuff later. Right now, I've already put towers around this because we needed more hydrogen, of course. We always need more hydrogen. But we're on our way to Vicky 3 because... Did you change the arrow? No, you didn't change the arrow. You drummed up all the excitement, and then you forgot to change the arrow. There you go. You're good to go. You're good to go now. All right, let's go do some science. It's time to plug in that white stuff. So, obviously, we have to rename the Vicky system. Well, we don't rename it. We just have to tweak it a little bit. Of course, Vicky is a big watcher of my infraspace videos, and she also has several designs which we've been comparing back and forth, and I think that's really cool. For my next infraspace series, when they come out with the next update, I've even been designing my own new cores to try and get even more people in. So I'm looking forward to that. And she's got some crazy designs. She can get like 6,000 people into a little space. I don't know how she does it, but she's pretty crazy with it. So, me, Vicky, system, planet, boom, there we are. Now, I am going to have to run around to a few other planets here in the Vic system. Vicky 1, I think, or Vicky 2, we have to go there and we're going to have to set up some miners and stuff. But here is Vicky 3. And Vicky 3, of course, standard procedure, right? When we set up a Dyson Sphere, we drop down our mega blueprint. Oh, yes. Right? Now, I'm not going to drop it down, but of course we have the mega planet blueprint that we drop. Boom. And then, of course, it does the mega planet thing, and then it drops down a Dyson Sphere planet for us. And then, of course, we sit back and we watch it go pew-pew while it builds us a Dyson Sphere. But we're also going to be doing white science here, and this is where things get interesting. All right. So what we want to do is we want to start calling that science here now. I need 100 and some science here at this very moment. So we do a little bit of zoom. right about here. Now, this planet has way too much titanium for its own good, so I'm not too worried about covering up a few titanium veins. But at the same time, we do want to make sure... where are we? Is this 0, 0? Yes, it is. We are on the 0 line. Okay, cool. All right, well, I guess you're going to start there, aren't you? All right, then. So let's get 5 towers in. Okay, that's 2. And too close, too close. And that's 3. And we'll go this way. Right there, I guess. Is it right there? Nope. My bad. My bad. Yeah, whatever. Listen, if you just cooperate with me, you'll be fine. And then right there. Yep, thank you. All right, so let's get in the colors. Why is that one off by 1? Gosh darn it. Did that on purpose. I had these all lined up, mister. You did that just to see if I would notice. Yes, you did. There. Better. Thank you. All right. Yes, thank you very much. All right, so blue science. Blue science. Science. Yep, blue. Remote demand. All the blue science. We're going to give you 10 ships just in case you really need them. And we're even going to give you warpers in case you need to go pick them up. Even though it's going to try and deliver 14,000 of that science right now. We're going to local demand that. All right. Red science. Boom. And of course the same deal applies. We're going to request that. It's going to lose its mind. Look at it losing the mind already. In local demand. And do the things, and you're going to get 10 ships. Boom. Like that. Now, we are on to yellow science. Bam. Of course, remote demand. I better see a line. You betcha. And we're going to do the things. Now, this is only going to hold 14,000. It's not enough. So, we got to get more. We got to get more. I'm going to have to put some towers in front of this to store even more stuff. That's for sure. And we're going to get the warpers in here. Don't make a mistake. There we go. I'm a little nervous. You could have... I know you haven't got some warpers available, but and now it probably won't be using these ships. It will probably use the ships that are on the systems anyway, but you know, we'll just we'll drop in the last 20 right now. Do the things. Do. Okay, so you are going to be my purple science. Do this. Remote demand. See the line. Feel the line. Do the line. Okay, well. Whoa, no. See, I almost blew it. All right, see? Look at that. That's a mess. Yep. All right. You got to clean that up, Max. Darn it. Yep. I know. You're going to bring over 1,000 warpers that I really didn't want you to bring over. Can we take most of these back home? Yes. Yeah, we're going to just run back up here for a second. It's perfectly fine. Now, listen, it's actually not a bad thing that you brought all the warpers because, you know, you're probably going to need these warpers at some point in time. Just not all the warpers at once. I need a few warpers, though. Like, don't be leaving me short. You know what? I also need a little gas. Listen, dude. Here, have some gas. There you go. Awesome. Okay, so now I feel a little better about myself. Now go do your 5th tower. All right. Okay, so we have a bunch of cubes. Let's not mess up the last one, right? And there's 100. Listen, you can local demand 100, and you can demand cubes. 14,000 of them. Boom. Make that happen. All right. And since you're going to get little warpers delivered, Great. So 14,000. That's not enough. I need a lot. I need a lot more than that. What am I gonna do? These only hold 7,000 at a time. I could literally fill the planet with these alone. It's not gonna be enough. But I guess I got no choice, do I? Do I try to run them out this way? Do I try to run them out that way? Hold on a second. Let me have a look at this planet here. Well, I think Max, you gotta have to run, I think you gotta run some out the sides, and then these two are gonna have to run out more of the fronts. Man, this is a challenge. This is a challenge. I mean, we got a lot. This is gonna be a build. This is gonna be a build. Okay. So we've got the science arriving. That's great. This does not help you though when it comes to the storing. Now you did that on purpose, or did you? Because I see we're now crossing a boundary line, and that's bad. Boundary lines stink. So that's 28,000. You're gonna have to hide that, dude. You can't have this stuff in the way. Nope. Sorry. Beep beep. Out of the way. If I need, there's like a bucket load of titanium on this planet. I'm not worried about burying a few of them. So that's 28. Gee whiz, how are you gonna hold 107 of each science here, Max? I mean, that's a lot of science, dude. Like a lot of science. You're gonna have to go this way, right? Okay, let's try this. Yup. Yup. Okay, yup. And you're gonna have to go up and tell your tower up there to bring you a bunch of towers. Looks like it's time to go to the Allen system. Yes, boxes do hold 12,000. That is a better answer, actually. Because that is probably the much better answer. All right, let's do it that way. And yes, I can stack boxes. Oh, that's even a better answer. And why am I not thinking of that? I mean, I literally have boxed everything else. Hey, Lonnie, what's up? I mean, every science planet I have has literally 100 boxes on it. And the one time I should be using boxes, I don't think about it. All right, whatever. Listen, it's fine. Everything is fine. Listen, I need 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 96, 108. Look at that. That turns out to be kind of a good number. And we're going to do that right there. I don't know if I got enough boxes on me. I only brought 100 boxes. So I may have to go back home for more boxes. Not the end of the world. I mean, you know, I mean, the mall makes boxes. It's just, there we go. I just realized I got to put a sixth tower in. I forgot the antimatter, and that would be sad. If we forget the antimatter, we will be very disappointed in ourselves. But antimatter does not stack in boxes well, so that's one that I am going to have to tower. And what I'll probably do is I'll use the bottom of the planet for that, because unlike the cubes, the antimatter only stacks in 20s. I mean, it's just not good. It's not good. It's actually really bad in boxes. But that's okay. We can make the science do this. Then that's great, right? So do this, do this, do this. Boom. And I'm actually going to do 2 lines. Now, that's because we're going to want this to come out. We're going to need this to come out really fast. Like, I'm actually a little concerned. Because I don't know if we're going to be able to get this to come out fast enough. Gee whiz, I hope so. All right, well, let's let's allow these cubes to start loading up, right? Do that. Do this. Do this. And yeah, I forgot windmills, so we're having to do this the old-fashioned way. Power poles. The old-fashioned way, people. It's the old-fashioned way. Okay, so you can have blue cubes. You can have blue cubes. Start loading up on the blue cubes. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm actually gonna double this up like this. And my reason for that is we're going to need these things to be coming out really fast. So I would rather have more lines coming out than have taller stacks, right? So that's how we'll handle this. We'll do it this way. I will cut them other ones down, and then that will allow us to get as much science. Well, I should be able to get up to 4 lines of science coming out any one time, depending on what I need, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll stack these up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to blueprint this. Yeah, because that would save you some time, Max. That would be awesome. Like that, right? I know. And then you're going to do this. You're going to do 1, 2, right? And then this side, we're going to do the same thing to get ready to have it come out. 1, 2, like so. Well, each line carries 1,800 a minute, so 2 lines should be enough. Should be enough. All right, so if we do this, and now we'll have the 2 insert. Because on the other side, I'm just going to have all the lines coming out, right? Like, I'm just going to have all the boxes, all the sorters coming out, right? We should be good. And then on this side, we'll have the lines coming out. There we go. And then do this. And then do this. Now, these 2 boxes will get extra lines, and then these 2 boxes will feed the extra inside lines. Like so. And now, let's blueprint. And boop. Like so. Thank you very much. And... oh, wait, no. Wait, no. Do this. Click this. Use now. Great. Done. Nope. Wrong button. Now, let's get rid of all these boxes. Because another thing I've been using is the whole, hey, Control V, it remembers what I'm doing thing, which has been very exciting. I've been enjoying that. All right, there we go. Now, Control V. Boom. Oh, yes. Look at that. I almost think we knew what we were doing here. Sometimes. I mean, let's not get too excited, right? I don't always know what I'm doing. But I mean, sometimes I make it look really, really good. Right? Look at this. It's like, yup. He just did that. All right, cool. Awesome sauce. That's it. Collect up. Now, all we got to do, you forgot the power poles, though. Well, listen, I wasn't always brilliant, but, you know, I try to come close. And besides, you've got to run power all the way down the backside of this stuff anyway, so just suck it up, Buttercup. I mean, you know, these towers need power from the backside, and you're going to have to do that. Do that, and then do this, and do that. Why? No. Why the yellow? Why? Don't be yellow on me. Oh, it's because all these towers are probably sucking up power all at once. That's fine. Whatever. Listen, you do that. You do this. And then boop, boop, boop. Yep, there we go. And then boop. Do that and that. And then the other one's already done, right? And can you guys reach all the... No, come on. That's cheesy. Whatever. You're telling me that you can't reach that all the way around? Oh, it's because you didn't put a power pole there? Never mind. What's going on here? Like, did I forget a power pole? What are you doing? Yeah, come on now. Gee. Like these guys got really lazy, didn't they? It's like, come on, put the power poles in. All right, there we go. So these guys are going to start filling up, but I do have to put the outbound lines on them. So, because this, of course, was our first one. So there's 1, and there's 2. And we'll do the things. You're out, you're out, you're out. Yep. Everybody's on their way out. You're out, and then you're out, double lines on the outside. There. Hopefully this will allow us. Now, I should be able to hook these towers up. Right? Hey, red science. Do the things. Do the things. Yellow science. Doing the things. Purple science. You know it. And green science. And just to make sure we aren't running short, we'll give everybody an extra 4 boxes. Right? Like so. No, dude, you don't get 2. Thanks, autosave. Like, yes. Yeah, I know. Thanks, but he doesn't get a 5th box. You know, this. I mean, come on now. Let's just be equal. It's an equal opportunity box employment here, right? Gee whiz. You are going through the boxes. In fact, this is your last 4 boxes, Max. So I guess this is going to be it for boxes. So now we got to worry about that antimatter. So now we've got the colors coming in. Man, this is going to be awesome, isn't it? This is going to be freaking awesome. All right, so okay, you've got to get in a lot of antimatter, big guy, and you can't do this with boxes. You've got to do this with towers. So, and you don't want these towers to run into other towers that are going to cause you a lot of grief and pain. So let's just kind of fly around here for a few seconds. Make sure that we're not going to have a problem. I would say this line here is probably my best bet. Let's, okay, yeah, we'll just keep going. Oh, yeah, look at this guy. See, he's going to cause me a headache. I can see it already. Fine, whatever. So let's do the headache right after him, so as the towers end up where I want them. Let's do it right here. Will antimatter store in tanks? No, it won't. Drives me crazy. You'd think it would, right? Yeah, because, I mean, I literally have like 155 tanks on me. And thought, yeah, I'm going to put all my antimatter in tanks. No, won't store in tanks. So that's fine. I have I have come to accept the fact that antimatter is just going to be a pain in the butt. That being said, I don't have to accept it. I'm going to fight against it. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, what? I know. I was just as surprised, dude. I was just as surprised. So now this is going to be the same deal. We're going to make a tower. Now these towers are only for storage, okay? So we're going to make a tower. 3 lines in, 3 lines out. Do that, and then let's make the tower. And this is for storage. I don't care about any of this stuff. We're just going to use these towers for storage. And then just go all the way around the surface of the planet. And we're going to come out here too. Is that what we're doing? No, you're not going to come out here too, because what I'm going to try and do is, how far does it go? How far does a tower go before it collides? 2 and change? Is that really? Is that a thing? Like 1.5? 1 and 1. Really? So you're saying if I cut you all the way back to here, this is going to work? No. 1, 2. So you're going to be my antimatter out. You're going to be my antimatter going in. Well, man, if this works, this will be awesome. I mean, yes, this is a pain, but it won't be nearly as painful if this works. All right, so, hello. I'd like to copy you, please. Thank you. Use now. So, will you do this? Of course you will, because you're going to like it. Yep. Now, I'm not really good at the draggy thing. I tried. For some reason, it just, I don't know. I don't know if it's my left hand. I can't get the fingers to work right or whatever. So I realize this is a little slower than some people doing it, but I mean, you know, that's fine. I'll live, right? Sometimes you just gotta live. Drones. Oh, right. I was gonna say, why aren't the drones working? Well, they are working, dummy. You're just literally halfway around the planet at the moment. I should be counting these, actually. And yes, you are going to run out. Yeah, well, dude, I thought the same thing. I was set to go with all these tanks. 155 of them. You know, each of them hold 10,000, right? So that'd be 155,000, right? I was good to go. But nope. Nope, I was a bum. And bums don't get to have what they want. Sometimes. Sometimes they make more money than I do, I'm sure of it. But not in this case. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to go for more towers, obviously. That's all right. We got to wait for this science to get here, and then we've got to build the science, and then we got to start the science up. My goal is to have it done in under 30 minutes, right? So if I build 900 science labs that will accept this science and process it, then cool. Then that's what we want. How close am I getting to the end? Gee, not as close as you thought you were, Max. Okay, well, we'll just keep going. Because, I mean, I got to store all this, and I'm going to have to count to see how many I have. I may not even have enough towers to be storing this. I may have to go back and get even more towers. Okay, yep, do that. Now, it's funny. I wonder if back in the NOCO system I left that tower to be remote supply. Because I'm going to try it here in a minute. Yep. Because we're going to need a bunch of belt too, right? So I know belt's on remote supply, so I can bring it. I just don't know if the towers are. Because, of course, towers, you only need 50 of them, not 1,400 usually, right? And pulling that... Oh, that was silly. All right, it's time to go have a look. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, so 40 times 7 would be 280. That'd be 280,000 right there, right? So I really don't need any more towers past this point. I just got to get... Left hand, please stop doing that. I know, I love the little picture of the robot too. You do, I do. We don't need any more of this though, right? You can just pretend that doesn't happen. Yeah, just cancel that one, and we'll leave that one because it looks fine. All right, but I'm going to have to drag the rest of the lines down to the towers, right? Because there's the towers there. I'm assuming these are the towers to begin our... yeah, this is the towers here where I would begin my science, right? So I'm going to have to drag drag them down here anyway. So I got to call in some belts. We're going to try and call in some towers. I'm going to hate bringing in 1,400 towers. I should just go to the NOCO system and pick up towers, but anyway, whatever. We'll do it. We'll do it. Really? You have enough belt to do this, dude? Do you have enough belt to do this? No, I know you don't. You only got like 600 belt on you. Is that enough belt to do this whole thing? Well, according to this sign, it is. So, all right, that's fine. That's fine. That's cool. Because we got to get this stuff coming in here, dude. I got to go back and check to make sure that this is at least starting to arrive. Because we got a lot of... I mean, we cannot start until there's at least 110,000 here, right? So, okay, let's fly over this way, and we'll get this powered up. All right, so we got to get this coming in here, and we got to get it coming in here now. Listen, give me a power pole, dude. You're blocking progress anyway, so whatever. Now these again, I don't know. I don't need those to be powered. I just need them to be storage. That's all they are doing, right? Yep, that's all they're going to do. They're just going to do storage. All right, so let's have these guys start emptying out. Because I mean that's 3 lines of 1,800. That's 3,600 in a line. That's going to start emptying out there a minute. So that's going to be some minutes. It's going to be a few minutes to empty a few things out and get 108,000 of them over here. Meanwhile, how's our science doing in general? Let's fly up here a little bit. And before I go pick up some towers and check that out. Did I... What's going on here? Really? I gotta fly by all the things, do I? Fine, whatever. I'm perfectly okay with this. Okay, so how you guys doing? Are you shipping me more stuff? Yes, keep shipping the stuff and the things. In fact, I'm probably gonna have to... I might want to add a 3rd line onto these just to keep them emptying out. It's gonna be a few minutes for them other towers to fill up anyway, so... I'd rather use my time a little wisely here. If we can get these towers to empty out a little faster and into boxes a little quicker, then we will do that. Yep, there you go. Okay, same with you guys. Everybody gets an extra line. Congratulations, you're all getting a promotion today. Awesome, I know. There we go, and we'll have this come down here. Listen, can you turn that off for a second? Yes, thank you. I was going to say, that thing is blinding me like crazy. Yeah, I do admit, it is really cool. It shows you exactly where it's missing, which I must admit, like, especially when you're in another system, and it says, like, you know, you're missing sorters or you're missing belts. And you know exactly what system to fly back to. I mean, it does. That is really cool. At the same time, when you're working on extra stuff, it does, like, it's a little handy if it just gets out of the way, right? All right, there we go. There we go. Yes, make the magic happen. There we go. Hey, Huli, you know what? I have got to, it's an L, right. Hi, Lillian, how are you? And we're in your system, it turns out. It is going good. Oh, no, we're in the Vicky system. I haven't named your system yet. We're in Vicky's system doing all the sciences today. That's what we're doing. In fact, that reminds me, I should actually do that right now. Where are we going to do this? There's a couple of systems. We will do this one as yours. Oh, it's like Julian. Really? Oh, okay, cool. All right. Except with an L. That's kind of weird. Oh, it's I. Oh, it's an I. Oh, okay. Well, I definitely don't want to mess that up. What can I tell you? The font in YouTube is really bad. All right. U L-L-I-A-N. There we go. One system for you. Except doesn't need a capital N, dude. Why do you keep putting a capital N down? I don't know. There we go. You will now be one of the systems. And this is your system right here. Ta-da! No, it's not. What did I just rename? Oh, I just renamed the system out here. That's Vicky's. Where? Stop that. It is out here. Right there. Ta-da! You actually have a bucket load of planets. You get a nice Dyson Sphere, and you actually supply antimatter along with along with Lonnie out there. You and Lonnie both supply antimatter, the final ingredient for science. So it's very important stuff, right? That's what we do here. You do very important stuff, because if not, then it's all going to go sideways, and it's probably not going to be good. What is going on here? Man, what a mess. Really? You really couldn't, like, make this any more complicated on yourself, Max? There we go. Can we do that now? Awesome. Okay, cool. So now we're going to shove this in here. It's done. Now, that will load up all of them. Oh, right. You forgot to set the filter on that line, dude. Dude, make your left hand work. Awesome. Look at that. See? It's a left hand, and it actually works sometimes. All right, look at that. That's right. Bring more science, people. We need all these sciences to light up like Christmas trees. So that's going to bring that in. Let's see how well this is doing, and then I'll go and grab me some... Too many L's. Well, oh, that's right. Yeah, you only have one L. Well, you know what? I will fix that. Darn it. Hey, I can't be making that much of a mess. All right, so in this case, are you filling up? Yes, you are. Wow. I mean, this is great. I mean, I'm glad to see. All right, so yeah, it's only at the 4th tower, and we got 40 towers to go, right? So let's go to the top of the planet. Let's try to call in some towers and some belts and some stuff. All right, let's see. What do you do for... yes, you're my belt tower. Can I have some belt? Awesome. I will have that. And I am going to probably regret this, but can I have, like, 100 of those? Of course I'm going to have 1,400, because that's what you do. No surprise, but at least they're going to get here. I'm happy with that. I have a bunch of power poles and stuff already. So, and I've got plenty of matrix labs. So now we can start, while we're waiting for them towers to arrive, let's start building the actual lab layouts itself, because this is going to get tricky. This is going to be its own thing, and you got to get 900 labs. This is fine. It's no problem. It's perfectly fine. So, how do you get 900 labs to fit here? Well, first of all, you got to bury this titanium, because it's in the way again. Gee whiz. And the thing is that this planet doesn't even use a lot of titanium. Now, I wish it had more coal and copper, but it doesn't use a lot of titanium. But we have lots of titanium I have to bury here. Okay, so I need to come up with a really cool design. Yep. All right. So this is going to be a 3-6. All right. Yeah. Let's go up here to the top half of the cylinder. I tried this game when it came out, but I returned it after an hour. Yeah. Well, again, it's the different taste of everybody, right? I mean, I'm a huge factory player, right? Yes, I do play other games besides factory games. So obviously I play like, you know, No Man's Sky, and I also play like Icarus and a few other things. But yeah, my PC moved like a stationary boot. But at the same time, I do, you know, a fair amount of the stuff I play are factory type games like Infraspace, you know, Satisfactory, Factorio, and this. So of course, it's one of those things, I guess. I like the game. I like the game, but your PC thought it should literally throw up every time you even thought about starting it. Is the thing, right? And yeah, I can see how that works. Okay, fine. Well, listen, move down one because I got to fit 900 of these in here, right? So I gotta be a little smart about this. We're gonna do that. Listen, just grab the belt, would you? Holy smokes, you'd think I was asking for the world. What? Dude, what was that? Okay, there is that. Make this one longer. Okay, then this side is gonna be 3. It spins the fans like a 747 on takeoff. It on my 2080 Ti card it does that. I must admit it isn't too bad. I don't know, some games sometimes it spins the fans really bad, and other times it's like meh, whatever. So now this is where the fun really begins, right? I would really love to do this little maneuver, but just hold on a minute. So you're gonna take in. The thing is that these have to spit out, right? This has to spit stuff out, right? Yep. The trick is the spitting out part. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's okay. You know what? We're gonna do it this way. Yep. The spitting out part. It is the spitting out part. We're gonna go here. Rise up. Like that. From between them. Yeah, listen, I'm trying this. I'm trying a little trick here, right? I'm gonna try. It's a little hard to. I should have done this down a little bit more, right? And now you're gonna see why. Okay, so let's do that. Because I don't think I can set this to come back down on itself in a different zone. Yeah, see, it's all upset with me. Darn it! You know what? Let's not think about that. Let's just copy it and move it down a little bit. And then I will fix it some more, right? Yep, do this. Use now. Just pretend I didn't do that there. Pretend we did it here. Go do that. Awesome. Listen, clean this up, would you? Yeah, all right. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. I am in the middle of inventing greatness. You know? Like that. Awesome. So, these are now going to have to spit out science. Science. All right, so now, this is going to need a bucket load of power poles, dude. There is no way you're not getting away without power poles. All right, something like that. And now, if I take a copy of this. Oh, no. Not yet. No. We want to do this. White science. That's right. Now, all right, so you're going to take in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to spit that out. Now you want to make a copy of this, dude. Now you want to make a copy of this. Okay, this is going to be 0, 0, 0, 0, white science. I know that's really a dumb name, but it makes sense to me. That's all that matters. C, I, tab, tab. Why isn't the tab working? Why can't I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. WHITSCI. You. I want you to be a thing. Boom. I want you to be a big white cube. All right. Save that. Done. Are you putting it up here where I want it? Yes. Cool. Use now. So what I want this to do is I want this to go like this. And join up like that. Yep. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. 10. All right, that's fine. Now I can copy and go that way for a while. But now the problem is that you've got to take each of these lines, dude, and you've got to get them to run in here, which means you've got to split these lines like 19 different ways. Ugh. Okay, sure. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. It's a good thing you brought 169 sorters, or splitters. I know. Yup. Okay, so let's figure this one out. Okay, rotate. So this is going to be 5 and 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. So 5 and 5. That means each of these lines have to do 5. Go get your belt that you just brought in, like 6,000 belt. Go on up. Go on up, pick that up. All right, here we go. This way. All right, zip, boom. There we go. Oh, and can I have, let's say 100 towers. Thank you. Okay, let's run back down here. We'll get them extra towers in because they're going to start filling up soon. And it doesn't matter if I'm a little slow at building the science labs up as long as they can store all the stuff. We need the stuff stored. And yes, I am way over storing the stuff, but that's besides the point. The point is I need the stuff to keep flowing in here and have no problems. That's it. Keep putting them towers down. We're just going to keep shoving them towers in, and you're going to keep loading them up. There you go. Your GPU is only 2,000% better than what I had back then. You know what? It's kind of funny, because in this game, you can actually tell that stuff, right? There it is. There is my data right now on the game and how it's running. So, oh, yeah, gotta like, so of course that was the autosave, right? So the CPU lost its mind. So, as you can see, CPU is about 16 milliseconds. Data is 391 megabytes. This file's pretty big. And the GPU, so of course, it tells you actually everything that's going on with the GPU. So like, you know, the celestial bodies are taking up so many vertices, facilities, buildings, cargo, right? I mean, it's kind of cool what the stuff they put into this game and what it's doing, which is pretty nifty. Okay, yeah, I know. I'm gonna do the things. I must admit, it is pretty cool. That is. Yep. Go do the belts. Go do the belt things. There we go. All right. Why are you guys flying really slow all of a sudden? You're actually scaring me. Like, you know, are we out of gas? No. You guys only usually fly really slow when we're out of gas. Okay, so 5 and 5. You've got to make this work, Max. You've got to make this work. So let's go down here to the 5th one. And you got to run 6 lines here, dude. It's the way of the world, and you're going to have to do it like this. So 1, 2, 3. Yup. And you're gonna have to go 4, 2, 5, and 1, 2, 6. Right? And yes, I know you can't get around that. So that would be 1. And then you're going to be 2. And you didn't leave yourself enough space on that one, Max. Duh. Oh, well, that's all right. We'll blueprint it all when we're done. Listen, give me the X. Just give me the X, mister. Give me that X. Okay, do that. There we go. I mean, this is high intensity times. Right, and then you just come straight out. Yeah, you just do that. There we go. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to come out. You're going to do this. Yeah, do that. You need to come out here, do this, yes, and then you can just come straight out like that. Cool. Awesome. That's exactly what I want. Can we copy that? I hope so, because that would be great. But not yet. You probably want to copy the belts in between. At least it would save you from having to hook these together. Let's do that. You're not hooking any belts in between, Max. There's nothing to hook them to. Duh. Okay, listen. Just make the copy like you were going to. Awesome. Okay, and boom. Use now. All right, so coming down this way. And there we go. And that. And that. And that. Awesome. Now you got to go back the other way. Okay. And that. 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 And 4. And 5. Done. Okay. Now you can start connecting the belts together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's you guys. And do that. If I stand here in the middle, can I do all these? That'd be great. Yep, everything's fine. Can I stack them? I can stack the labs, but I can't stack the the splitters or the belts. So yes, the labs I'm going to stack. In fact, for 900 labs, I would have no choice. So obviously, we only have 10 labs here. So I'm going to stretch this out by 10. Actually, I got to stretch it out by 12 because I think I can only stack up 8 high. So this is the thing that's going to happen. Yeah, it just takes a little time to get some of this built. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. No problem. So yes, you can stack certain things, and other things you can't stack. But we're about to. But when we do the labs here in about, say about 5 minutes, you'll see that. That's for sure, right? Because I'm going to copy these down, and then I'm going to start stacking labs on them like crazy. In fact, I will try to stack the labs before I do the copy, just so as it's one less headache, right? And hopefully the robots won't lose their minds when they go to do this. Okay, and then one more. Okay, yep. And then I got to deal with the tops, right? Like the tops of these have got to go into a box because all this science that I'm about to make has to go somewhere. So this is getting stuff in, and then we have to get stuff out and all the other things. Hey Andrew, what's up? Hi. Hi. Why does it look like your buildings look like a circuit board? Well, this is literally a circuit board complicated process. White science, especially when you need to make 1,800 of them a minute, literally requires you to have a whole lot of stuff going through very quickly. And that's what we're going to do. I mean, it's going to look awesome. I mean, you know, here in about 20 minutes, it's going to look, well, not even 20 minutes. I would say in about 15 minutes, if everything goes right, it's going to look freaking amazing. I mean, it's just going to be awesome sauce. But, you know, before you have all the cake and candy, you got to put in the work in the oven. So, you know, it is what it is. All right. I understood you just saying white science. Yeah, white science. I understood you just saying white science. It's all white science. It's all about that white science. So now to get the lines in here, that's going to be the next trick, right? Yeah, this is going to be no fun at all. Yep. There you go. And then, so I don't, thanks left hand for pushing every wrong button. Could you couldn't do that any worse, could you? Nope. Whatever. Listen, I don't want to hook up the science, but I need the lines down here so as I can judge them. I can judge you. Because I got to be able to see what it is and how to hook these up. I mean, I'm not actually here to judge you, but I am here to judge you. Yep, because you've got to do that, and then you're going to have to come up here like this, and then go into that one. All right, so that's the blue guys. Okay, so now the red guys, they're going to come down here to about here, and then they're going to come up like this, and then they're going to stay up like, no. What's going on here? Whoa. Listen, you're not supposed to be up too high. What's this too high stuff? No. Let's not get ridiculous here. Like, like you guys were supposed to be on the ground. Figures. Always has to be a comedian in the bunch. All right, look. Take the red cubes, put them in there. All right. Okay, there we go. So let's try that again. Thank you. And yeah, okay, that was a bit of my fault because I should have been watching. So we want to back you off there. Yes, we do want you to come up here, and then we're gonna have you come right to there. And then your best friend, who we don't want you to come up yet, right, is gonna come over here and do the same thing to here, and then is gonna go up, and then no, go this way. There you go, and you can park right there, but there to there. And the reason is that it's going to get awful squeezy in here, I think, really fast, is the problem. Yellow, you're next. One needs to come. Actually, you both need to go this way, dude. You both need to go this way. And why are you in the air? Stop that. I'll put you back in your boxes in a minute. So I need you to come out here. One of them yellow lines is going to have to come up to about here, then go up then come over to there. And then the other yellow line is going to have to not do that. But now come up to here, come across, come over. Yeah, come over, come over, come over, come over, come over, like that. Awesome. Now, for the other three colors. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and now I got to get the back three colors. Yep. Purple, you're next. Just make sure none of you are trying to do something sneaky here. Okay, so you're gonna come out. No, it's a little too soon. I gotta sneak him in here, but at the same time, I need these guys to connect. So you know what? No, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do something slightly different. I'm gonna try this. I need you to go up. Yep, do that. Now, I need you to go up and go right to here. Really? Fine. Do that. Come back down like this. And I suppose you won't come down fast enough, will you? No, you won't. All right, that's fine. You can stay up like this and like that. And you know what I should have done? I should have done this from the outside in. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. So by starting on the outside, right? This will make sense. This is gonna make perfect sense, just not right away. Okay, so antimatter. We have two lines of antimatter we got to get in here. So we're just going to pretend these are the two lines of antimatter. And they're coming up here. Look at me. I'm antimatter. Yay. Okay. So, Mr. Antimatter, what would you like to do? Well, I'd like to get up and over this. But nope. Actually, I have to go under this because that's a bridge. And, you know, bridges are hard to get over. And I can now, I should be able to sneak right into that opening right there. Cool. Would you like to do that on the other side? I sure would. Okay, Mr. Antimatter, will you just come right down here? Yep. Do this, do this, do this, and stop right here, and you're gonna have to make yourself a little bit of a bridge here in a second, like so, and then come right back down here like that, and come around here and park right there, and that will allow antimatter to get in. Now green science will come up, and we'll swing on over here. You're gonna have to go up too, dude. You've got no way around this, man. You got to go up 2. You're gonna have to do this. You're gonna have to do 2. Okay, 2 it is. Right to about. Yep. Okay, listen, I don't want you to do 2 that far, but I know that you're going to have a really hard time unless I do it this way, so I only need you to go to 1 after this. 1, and then you can stop right there, and where's your friend at? Okay, your friend can come along. Where's your friend got to go? Your friend's got to go on the other side. You know what? You can do this because I can take the purple to the other side. That's what I'll do. I will take purple to the other side. And you will turn this way and go straight to there. Well, not quite straight to there. Don't delete it. This is very complicated already. Don't delete it. Yep, do the things right to there. All right, now it's purple's turn. Purple. Purple nurple. Purple people eater. All right, here we go. Purple, it's all on you, big guy. You've got to get all the way into the back. So you're gonna have to. Well, why did you turn left? Don't turn that way. I don't need you going that way. Turn this way. All right, good. Do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thanks, left hand. You can tell I'm in high concentration mode because only like my left hand is literally making decisions that it has no idea what it's doing now. Right? Okay, so can you do 2 to here and then do 1 into that? Yes. All right, so that will do that side. And now for the other side. All right, do this. Now, we got to sneak this in the back side of this. Do this. I almost feel like being in Disney, in the back side of water. There we go. Let's just come on in here. Everything is fine. We're just going to pretend everything is okay. Yep. But now you've got to come down a lot, dude. Dude, what are you doing? Just stay here for a second. You're not going to be able to come down that fast. I know you can't. You're not. There you go. Come down to 1, like this. You can't do that, dude. No. You cannot interfere with the blueprint. You interfere with this blueprint, I will not be happy. You're going to have to make your way down here a lot sooner than that, and you're going to have to do that somehow, like this. So you're just going to have to you're going to have to suck it up, Buttercup. All right, so you're not happy because green is trying to cut you off. Well, that's very mean of him. I just want to point out. Can you do this? And then maybe try to do some weird thing here? Yeah. You'll sort of do that. Okay, and then you'll kind of turn in this way. Okay, cool. All right, so now... Man, that is crazy. All right, but hey, it works. We got it done. That's all that matters. Now it's time to add something to the top of this thing and then copy it down. How's our storage doing? So we've got what? 3 boxes apiece. 3, 6, 9, 12. All right, let me do a little mathematical calculation here. So 12. You got 12 boxes. Each box is holding 12,000. No, 12,000. That's 144,000. Okay, cool. That if the boxes are all full. Yeah, so these top boxes are not full. We need to let them keep building up. Spaghetti sounds good. Well, listen, can I try something? I don't know. Like, this is a very important build, so we can try something, right? I just don't know what you want to try. Try to stack 3 splitters. You can't stack splitters, right? OMG! What? You can stack splitters? No, this is a lie. These are lies. I have been lied to all this time. No way. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I have been in pain for so long. No way. Well, I'm not changing it now, but okay. You win the award for this week's... I'm so mean. No, you're not. I mean, this is awesome. I mean, that is awesome. It's the same as when Jonathan told me that I could go to sleep in Icarus at 1,800 hours instead of 2,000 hours. It was the best thing. it was the best thing ever, right? I mean, I thank Jonathan for the next 3 streams because of that. But I mean, come on. I mean, this is a piece of artwork. That's what this is, right? So, no, I mean, this is fine. This is fine. I'm so excited. I am very excited. I don't know how I'm going to make this all work, but I mean, that's okay. This is okay. I mean, it's going to work fine. I now have to finish this last piece. Let's get some labs sorted up here so I can stack and pack and rack these things. I'm very excited now. You see what you've done? Oh, I can't believe it. How high will you guys go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Will you go 12? Yes, you will. You will go 12. I just don't know if the sorters can do 12. I'm going to back that off to 10. I saw it the first time when I asked, but you said you can't. No. I mean, well, at one time you couldn't. You got to remember, I've been playing this since day one, and at one time you couldn't do a thing. All right? Depending on your screen size, I bet it's a neon nightmare. Yeah, but it's going to look awesome. That's the whole point of this thing. It's going to look great. So let's look. And we're never going to get it done if I don't finish this. What do we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I don't always get time to read all the patch notes. You know, someone could have told me that in the patch notes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My stacking ability at the moment, I think, is limited to 12. Because you got to do research on stacking, right? And right now, I think I can't go more than 12. But I have another problem, and the problem is the sorters, right? I don't have stacking sorters, so these sorters are only going to be able to insert so fast, right? So even if I had like the ability to stack 20 tall, then it wouldn't matter. Oh yeah, I'm gonna blueprint all of this. I'm gonna blueprint this whole row, right? So it's not the fact that I couldn't stack more. I think the problem is going to be I can't unload. I won't be able to unload or unload fast enough. So I have to do this. We got it. Oh, I got no boxes left here, dude. And that is not on a shopping list anywhere. I'm gonna have to go back for them. Yep, that's a thing. Okay, but you know what? No, we're gonna go back for them. I gotta take a 5-minute break from, not a 5-minute break from the stream. I just gotta take a 5-minute break from this planet because it, you know, I mean, Julian I've literally discovered like life all over again. You know, it's like I'm freaking, like, you know, like, see, and that's why you get a system named after you, because, you know, when you come up with stuff like that, people get systems, people get stars named after them. That's what happens, people. So let's go back and grab me a bucket load of boxes so as I can get ready with these guys. And we'll head back to Maximus, and there's David Bitcoin, David Bitcoin system. Everything is behind you, Max. Listen, I need you to take that away. I need you to make that the thing. And I need to go to Maximus. Right there. I see it. Let's do this. Do this. Go. Yeah, I mean, literally, you know, news. News just in. Life has been found in Sword. Oh, dude. I mean, I can't believe it. All this stacking splitters. That's amazing. That's so amazing. I am so, oh man. Some of my designs are so changing now. Like, it's going to be amazing. Like, now that, like, so of course, I've been working on designs on getting ready to do the 10-hour challenge, right? But I mean, stacking sorters, or stacking splitters, I mean? Oh, come on. You know I'm going to, man, like, so much has now changed in my life. It's crazy. It's just crazy. That's not the right planet. That's, now I wonder how many you can stack. Well, okay, Max, this is not the right planet. You gotta go to the next planet. Go to the next planet, dude. Yeah, go up there for a second. Where is the planet you need? There's the planet you need. Go to that one. Well, let's find out. I mean, I have 100 of them on me, I think, still. So, look, here we are on the desert. I'm assuming they'd stack as high as your research, right? So, I should point this out. Stacking ability is based on research, right? Vertical construction, okay? So, you know, you get 1 layer storage vertical construction, 2 layers of lab vertical construction. So, you'll notice here, I think it's 12 or 15, whatever it is. I'm maxed out, but I can't do it. I don't think I can go anymore. But anyway, you know what? Let's find out how many you can do. All right, well, there you go. That answers that question. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thanks, autosave. So 8 it is. 8 it is. Yeah, because you would get it's level 6 in the thing, but you get 2 to start, right? So it doesn't count the 1 or the 1 on the end. So so it's 8. All right. Now I am here for boxes, and a lot of boxes. Oh, there's my my 12 power tower for that achievement. That's, man, that achievement, that seems so long ago. Why are you going to the bottom of the planet, Max? That is not where you want to go, dude. You need to go up here. You need to make a left. Holy smokes. You'd think you haven't been on this planet in like a week or 2, and I mean, literally, it was just like, you know, 40 minutes ago. Okay, we need boxes. They're over here. I'm pretty sure I've got enough labs, but I'll take another row. Just in case. Hey, you know what? You should open this and grab, you know, let's see. If you have 10 rows, each has 10 boxes. You know, do you think 300 boxes will be enough? Probably. Cool. Let's fly on back, and we'll see to it. See about it. See the things of it. You know what? I am now decreeing that Julian's star system will be the first Dyson Sphere that will be colored, because of this amazing discovery. We are going to color your sphere in God knows what colors. It won't be today, but we're going to color it. I'm going to color that sphere. It's going to be amazing. Let's get back to this planet, though. We've got to get this science up and running, right? That's for sure. Do this. Do the things. Do the stuff. Do the do. I can't believe that. Stacking splitters. Man. Like, my whole world is now changed. Like, I almost feel like there's little elves downstairs painting my kitchen at this as I speak. And it's amazing. Purple? Done. If purple it can be. No problem. You want purple? Purple it is. Purple's my favorite color, so I have no problem with purple. I am good to go. In case you haven't noticed, my logo is purple, right? So, you know, yeah, Maniac Max. It's all purple from here. You know it. Yep. Put this thing on the deck, dude, because We got boxes to stack and make some copies. All right. Boxes. Rotate. Thank you. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I'm going to assume 5 will be enough for each of these. Okay. Oh, and you're gonna need power for those. Yeah. You gotta hook that up with power, dude, or you're gonna really pay for it. So you should hook up power now, dude, because like you're gonna need to power these things, and you need to know that this is all gonna work correctly. Okay, so they are all powered. You need to go down. All right, let's see where we are with the science. Right? So that's 12,000, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2. Yeah, so that's 12,000 a box. Where are we with the, so we're on almost 3 levels of boxes now, is where we are, right? Man, I am hoping I got this right. Okay, so, meanwhile, we know we've got enough of this, right? I mean, there is enough of this. So, the question is where are we with this? You're going to need to count this, Max. You need to know how many. In my system, I want a blue sphere with a nice heart on it. Okay, Andrew, I'll see what I can do. All right, so that is, yeah, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. So that's 70,000. 5. Yeah. And then 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 140,000. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're at 100. All right, so we're just filling this out. So that would be 165,000 and change. Okay, so I would like to have that wait a little bit longer. And that's fine, because we still haven't done the copying yet, right? We haven't copied the labs down. We haven't got them connected yet. We've just got the first row done. So this is going to give this a little more time, and that's what we want, right? We want everybody to have... Because I'm going for this achievement. I mean, we're even going to save the game, right? In case I blow this up. Because, you know, we get one shot at this, right? One shot, people. One shot. We want all the achievements in one go, right? It's very nice that it actually selects the first thing coming out of the tower now. That's actually kind of nice. Oh, stop. Did I stop it in time? I hope so. No, you didn't. Duh. Oh, that's because you didn't have to, Max, because you did think far enough ahead to do that, dude. Like, I realize you're panicking an awful lot all of a sudden. Don't panic. It's under control, dude. It's under control. You're okay. With Amy written on it with a scroll. Okay, look. Now you're asking for a little much. Okay, I'll see what I can do. If it's like Lonnie says, that's a great space station. Yeah. Okay. And the splitters feed between. You could come in at the bottom and exit at the top. Yeah, I suppose. Look, we're almost done. I got to try and copy this now. All right, so copy. It's copy time. It's copy time. Right? We're gonna copy all this all the way up. Please work. Just please copy like I want you to, because I would really appreciate it. And boop. Use now. Okay. All right, we'll go all the way to the bottom. Oh no, water and stuff is going to be a pain in the butt. Okay, that's fine. We'll deal with the water and the pain in the butt as we go along. All right. Yep. that will be... All right, so there. I'm assuming that's the water up here, right? Well, it's all right. I gotta let these build out anyway. No, the blueprint size should be all right. Yeah, I do got a new thing in this patch, by the way, is you can tell your blueprint to ignore errors. It's awesome. I used it today to plant down the Dyson Sphere blueprint. There were like 2 lakes that were giving me a hard time, and I just said, yeah, ignore them, and it did. It was great. Now, what it does is it destroys that part of the blueprints, so you have to go fix it afterwards. But that was nothing compared to dealing with all the hassles. So I could have, like, when I went to put that down, I could have said, ignore this, and what it would have done is it would have just not put in this row of labs. But I don't want to do that because I know that, like I don't really need to do that here at the moment. Like this is pretty open ground. This blueprint I've specifically fit within the equatorial building section, so it shouldn't have a problem. The only thing I got to watch for is water and these guys, because let me tell you, titanium. Yes, we are going to run into a few problems when I get down to these power lines, so I'm going to try and move them now while they're still not a headache. Do that, do this, do that. X, do this, and get rid of that, and that, and that, and that. So, I mean, we are going to start running into some problems, but I'm hoping to be able to get the rest of this down, because what are we at? We're on 3 rows, right? All right. Do that, and do that. Do that. All right, we're out of belt, but that's okay. I'll go back for belt in a minute. There. I think this is 10. And 11. And then 12. Okay, so I gotta go pick up belt anyway. This is gonna be amazing! I mean, look at this thing! It's gonna light up! I mean, this is gonna be awesome. Come on! This is what we go for, people. This is all the cookies and the cookie dough and the chocolate icing and all the things. All the things. I need even more belt than that. According to this, I need 5,500 belt. You may have trouble feeding rows after 05. I did. I don't know. That's why I did 2 rows of 1,800 instead of just 1. I'm hoping by doing it that way, we're gonna find out. It's gonna take 30 minutes. I know that. This is amazing. Yeah. Well, we're gonna find out. We're about to see. You know, all the things. I mean, this is gonna rock. I mean, the robots are even losing their minds. I think it's gonna take the robots 5 minutes just to finish building this. In fact, I'm gonna have to fly around a little bit here just to get the robots to have a little bit of a chance to do some of this stuff, I think. I mean, it looks awesome. This definitely looks awesome. Yep. Wait till we turn it on. It's gonna be like boom. Oh man, I can't wait now. But we're going to, because again, we don't want to blow this up, right? Yep. We don't want to ruin this. This has gone too far. This has gone too far, people. You know, we are gonna push it to the limit. I mean, yep. I mean, this is what it's all. I mean, you know, this is what the last 3.5 weeks has accumulated to. It's literally gonna explode into colorness. You know, And then I'm going to duplicate this on another planet. Yeah, I'm going to take all these labs and I'm going to duplicate this so as to now do not for all the science, but for actually doing the research to run the research tree. So that should be pretty cool in itself, right? I don't know if I could put it on this planet to make it work. It would be really awesome though, right? I mean, like, you know, I could probably squeeze a bunch of labs in between these. I mean, and then literally this planet would light up like as it's making the white science, it would then be doing the research. I mean, come on. I mean, that would be crazy. That would just be too crazy, man. Yeah. I know, robots. I know you're all having a really hard time here, and I'm working you to death. You know, I realize there's a lot of belt to go, but I would like to at least try to get one side done. Is everything in front of me? Yes. Okay, that's good. As long as I try and keep everything in front of me now, then I won't lose my place, right? How many do you need? 900? So, for 1,800, I actually only need 450, right? Let me bring up my calculator, my notes here. So, white science, 1,800 a minute, 1800. Yeah, so it's 450 labs. All right. But the reason I'm going way overboard is because we definitely want to guarantee ourselves within the hour, right? So while the robots there are calculating away, let's switch over to achievements. So we are going for multiple achievements here. All right. We are going for. Where is it? No, not that. Not this. Not that. Well, we don't want to use metadata. I don't know what metadata is, but I don't want to use it. That must be something new in the notes. We definitely don't want that. Cannot achieve if metadata is used. Well, then no, I don't want that at all. Where is it? Okay, yeah, so here are the achievements. Universe Matrix, yellow belt, produced 21,600 per hour. That's nothing, okay? That's only, that is, I think that's only 400 a minute, right? Then you have the 43,200. Now that's your standard, that is your standard 800 a minute. But then, so all the other ones that I've done have been this, 43,200, and that's how you got those achievements. But they have a third one for white science, and that is you have to have 108,000 per hour, and that comes out to 1,800 a minute. Now, for 1,800 a minute, that's 450 labs. Yes, I do have about 1,200. So, now, is it going to use all 1,200? Probably not. But basically, we're just guaranteeing the fact that we're going to get it within the hour. Because lots of things can go wrong, right? I mean, a lot of things can go wrong when going for these 1 hour achievements. Now, usually so every other science that I've done has usually ended up only taking about 15 to 30 minutes, okay? And the fastest I'm going to be able to go is 30 minutes because I've only got 2 lines of 1,800 coming out of those boxes, right? Even if I try to somehow gear it up a little faster, a little later, it's still only going to come out so fast. So that's why I wanted to collect all this stuff up before starting it, because the timer doesn't start until you start the processing of the science, and then the timer starts, right? So if I shove a whole bunch of stuff in here at once, we should make it no problem. And we can see it in real time too. Like, I'll be able to bring up that box and we're gonna actually be able to see this going in real time. Though we don't want the box blocking everything, because I mean, this is amazing. So we're gonna want to, see, some of this light up like a Christmas tree, and we don't want any of the colors in the way. So, okay. Awesome sauce. There we go. Look at that. The counter's gone away. Everything is done. Yes. All right. Cool. Now, sure. All right. Now, this is where I'm going to make a save, right? I mean, we're going to make a save. The sun's about to go down, right? I'm going to make a save, right? So, let me do my BRB image just for a second, right? Just so as I can switch to the, save screen here, because it's all messy, right? You don't want to see all my mess. No one wants to see the mess. It's perfectly fine. Yeah. Did you hit save, dude? Are you saving? Yes, you did. Okay, cool. All right. Now I'll transition that back, right? Boop. There we go. So now, this is where we want to hook it all in as quickly as possible. Okay. Yep. All right, here we go. Now. Yep. You've got 100 belt on you. Is that going to be enough to hook these all up, Max? Because if not, you're going to be very, very cranky when it doesn't work. We should be okay. All right. That is the antimatter of that side. And I'm going to do the blue last, just because I'm hoping that by doing blue last, it will be a little easier. We'll do the purples. Right? Do the purples. Yep. Do the yellows. There go the yellows. There go the reds. And we'll give that a few seconds. We're going to zoom out on the planet. Yes! It's awesome. That is awesome. All right, let's hook it. You know, I just want to let these get down there, and then I'm going to turn on the blues, and then when I turn on the blues, these should all start to light up like a Christmas tree. Yes, look at that. That's awesome. Awesome sauce. We need to see some. We need to see banking data. Definitely. Yeah, we're gonna have a look at the two or three things here. So as we're going through, we'll also go to the production line. We'll go down here to the bottom, and we'll see, like, once it starts kicking out the white signs, it will put it at the bottom, and then we'll see what it does, right? Yes, dance around, my little my little pets. Dance for me. That's right. Yeah, you know, we are. Are you all ready to go? Are you all ready to go? I hope so. According to this, they're all these ones are loaded up. I'm just waiting for the rest of them to catch up. I mean, whew, I hope this works, or we're going to be in big trouble. So, but I mean, everything is unloading. Everything is unloading. Yep. Now, everybody should have equal lines, right? So you've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Like why are you guys doing the way you're doing? That's very weird. It's very weird. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. We'll just let everybody load up here. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, they're loading up. Check top and bottom back to see if they're full. The tops are filling now, right? So there's the tops. They're getting ready to. They're starting to fill in now. The bottoms are kind of coming in, but they're not all here yet, right? So like only the greens have gotten here. So a little bit more. We'll need a little bit more. Yeah, because these, they're the last to fill, right? So yeah, the very first set of towers are looking good. But I suspect that, actually the top sides are done. I'm surprised about that. It's weird. It's like, I don't know what's going on with this bottom row of sorters. I mean, everybody got 5 sets of sorters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like both sides got 6 sets of sorters. So I don't know why the bottom lines did what they did. It's kind of weird, right? Like, I don't know what I missed out on, but I missed something. Well, I didn't miss something. I just think Yeah, every second line filled slower, even though they all have the exact same amount of sorters. Well, no, distance wouldn't matter, because well, oh, maybe. No, because they're 5 and 5. Each line had to go the same amount of distance both directions. It's almost like some of the sorters didn't work or something. It's really weird. Oh, box to belt effect. That's what it is. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, because this is the outside line, these are taking longer to get to the outside line than they are the inside line. That's what it is. Yeah. Yep, that's going to be a thing. I should have thought of that. All right. Well, I mean, it's a thing. We're not going to worry about it. We're going to turn it on. This is what we're going to do. Here come the blues, baby. Here come the blues. All right. Let's do this. 1. Oh, no. Give me this one. And 2. Go. Yes. Start cranking up all the science. In fact, the science is so big, we're going to go to the dark side to watch it start lighting up, I hope. We'll do this. All right. So hopefully the blue. Yeah, that's it. That's what we want. I want to see all the science start. So just put in some more. Well, I would, except that I have it all kind of evenly distributing at the moment, right? And it is keeping up at the moment now, right? So if we notice these lines here, they are keeping up, and they should, right? This is not a surprise. These lines should keep up. Now, if I do find that they are not keeping up, what I'll do is, because these are 6 and 6, what I'll do is I'll cut a couple of the inside ones and make them outside ones. But that's a little risky because the boxes are all kind of evened out at the moment, right? I don't want to blow it. I mean, look at the amount of science. Look at the science. It's science. Science. Yeah, are you making me some cubes? You betcha. Look at all the cubes coming out here. You know it. In fact, let's bring up the Crazytron. So we are starting to kick in the science. Remember, we need this to get to 1800. So, gosh darn, you had better start doing things, really fast. In fact, it's kind of strange that all the science is here. Obviously, yeah, we're not producing it here. It's consuming, right? So whatever it's consuming, it's then producing. So, of course, the goal here is 1800. We'll be back. We'll be back to that momentarily. Gosh darn, you had better keep up, or I will beat you guys up if you don't. Look. Oh, yeah, blue science has still got to work its way out. That's why. That's fine. Yeah, as long as the rest of you guys are keeping up. Of course, I'm not too worried about these guys. These guys are just direct line feeds, right? They're not going to be a problem. They're not going to be a problem. Nope. Yeah, you guys are looking okay. We got lots of flashing things here. Gosh darn it. Oh, man. Yes, do the things. Do the things, dude. Here, you know what, dude? I want you to land. Yes, I want you to walk in this. This is amazing. Amazing. This is what you want to, it's like walking through Sherwood Forest. It's just a color of light. Well, they'll all stop eventually. There's nothing, there's really nothing wrong with blue, but you know what? Let's do this. Hey, look at this. You know what you're going to do? You're going to do a direct line. Oh, I'm probably going to pay for this. Do that. Boom. How about some science now? Huh? Actually, let's do this just so as it doesn't mess this up. Let's do this down here like this. That way the boxes can still empty, but then any extra will fill the line. There, that will take care of that. In fact, we can do that with all these. Actually, you can't, Max, because you haven't got enough belt. But you can in a second. Yeah. Excuse me. Beep, beep. I need belt. I need that much belt. Thank you. So we can fix all these lines that will. So now what I'll do is yeah, I'll just force it. I'll just force all these secondary lines to be full. Yeah, do that. So see, what this does is it allows the boxes to empty first, and then it will take from the tower if it can, right? But this isn't exactly a great plan because these towers only hold 14,000. So this will semi-work for a little bit, but these boxes are gonna have to carry the weight for the most part. There we go. Down here, plug in. You too, Green. You get to play along too. Yep. There we go. And come on down here and plug in. There, look at that. So now this will allow every single line to stay full the entire time, right? Look at that. Boom. Take that, science. Man, it's crazy. Let's see how we're doing. That's a lot of running labs. That is a lot of labs. Yes. Do the labs. Run the lab things. Take all the science. Hey, that blue science, by the way, is making it all the way to the very end. Look. It is making it all the way to the very end. That's awesome. That's what we want to see. Boom. Yep. Labs. Labs. Science. We have science. Lots of science. Let's see how we're doing. All right, so we're at 1072, 1077. It is, all right, so about 5 minutes has gone by. That's okay. It was going to take time for these things to warm up, right? Yeah, so, I mean, it's a thing, all right? As long as we can get to over 1,800 in about 10 minutes, we should be okay, right? You may want to check them outer lines. Yeah, the outer lines are not running fully yet, but I'm not surprised, right? Of course, the inner lines are going to fill up first. It has not made all its way to the outer lines yet. And that's where, in fact, that's what it's trying to work on now. It's trying to work on them outer lines. But we've gotten 3 sets of labs on the outer lines working, 3 and 4. And even the third line's almost 2/3 of the way down, so that's actually pretty good. I mean, this is awesome. Yup. This is what you call some labs. Yep. This is cool. Yep. Run me some science. Science. Yeah, so this is, see, it's spreading out like a Christmas tree, right? So these corners will slowly fill out. And this is why I did it the way I did it. Because this is way over 1,800 a minute. But I don't care, right? These labs out here on the end may never turn on. Shouldn't matter. At the end of the day, the labs on the inside are the ones that matter, and it should be enough. That's all that matters, right? As long as we keep this up. All right, we're at 1,500. 1,500 and growing. Yes. Do it. Do it. We'll definitely get to 1,800, no problem. No problem. I mean, we still have 1/3 of the labs to go, and we're at almost at 1,800 now. And we've done it in under, I'll say, 6 minutes, just about 7 minutes. So as long as we're above over 1,800, we should be good. In fact, let us now switch to, that's production. But if we go to achievements, this is what you're going to see now. You're actually seeing this in real time. So here are the counters right here, right? So we're doing 17,000. The first achievement's going to get hit here in like 2 minutes. And then the second achievement's almost halfway done. It's only the third achievement that we're going to have to watch out for. Like, this first achievement's going to happen here in like less than 2 minutes now. Like, I don't even think it will make 10 minutes before it hits the first achievement. I did it in 14 minutes, but that said I aimed for 3,000 a minute, but it gave me 2867. Right, because that's the thing about, and that's one of them things I hate about factory games, right? Like, they don't take into account logistical distance, right? So yes, if you had, let's say you do 10 science a minute and you put down 100 labs, that should give you 1,000 science. But it won't. It'll give you like 983 science because it takes time for the items to be transported and the logistics and the picking up and the dropping off. You always lose a little bit of efficiency. That's why there's the first achievement. Boom! Yellow belt. 1 down, 2 to go. Do it. Make it. Happen it. All right. That's why I always say, like, if I was building, like if I'm building for 200 science, I always build 10% more, right? So I will always build for like 220 science because I know I'm going to get ripped off 20. I always do. I always just add 10% on to whatever it is I'm doing in a factory game because I always know it will never actually do the exact number. It's just kind of the way I do things. It takes into account time, speed, distance. Yeah, right? Yeah, so time, speed, distance, right? And anytime you don't work with belts, so a lot of people ask me on my very first playthrough, like, you don't use logistics stations, man. Why didn't you use logistics stations? You're a loser, blah, blah, blah. Because a belt, I can measure, right? This belt carries 1,800 items a minute. This tower is a question mark. Like, how fast is that guy flying? I don't know. Sometimes he flies faster. Sometimes he slows down, right? Like, yes, I know he carries 140 items. Cool, right? But unless I'm going to stand here with a stopwatch and time him every single time between these two towers, I will never know what that is, right? And that's why, people, think I play sometimes a little quirky on some of the things I do, but it's not intentional. It's because in my mind, the math is just easier to work out, right? It's just easier to say, okay, 1,800 a minute, I need 3,600, that's 2 minutes, right? You're good to go, right? Magic happens. Things happen. So we're going for green belt. We are 2/3 of the way there. You know it. Where are we in production? 2,900. Yes. Go faster. Faster. Do more. Make more. Have more. All right. In fact, the largest it should get to is 3,600, but it's not going to get to 3,600 for the reasons I've stated earlier. If we can do 31 or 32, I'll be happy. So there you go. We're at 3,000 matrices a minute. That's more than the 1,800 we need a minute. We should be able to do this milestone, no problem, right? Yeah, so back, not research, not power, achievements. Go back to achievements. There we go. It's not dumb or stupid. It's logic equals smart person. Oh, don't. Let's not use those words, mister. Not in the same sentence with me, anyway. I'm just the average guy that tries to, make some science, right? Because, science. But we're doing all right, right? Literally, the planet is glowing white at the moment. It's looking good. This is great stuff. It doesn't get much better than this. And then I'm gonna, but then there's even more to accomplish. So my vein utilization is at level 10. I have to get this to level 32 for the achievement. Ugh. Level 32. Right now, it's 20K just for level 10. So you can just imagine how many white cubes I'm going to need to get this to level 32, right? So that's an achievement we got to get, people. That's an achievement we got to get. But yeah, this is white science, people. I just want to walk amongst the science, right? Come on. This is you've got the white science dancing on the belts. It's all good. You've got the stuff in the things. It is really cool. It's definitely cool, right? Yep. How much science can you have? It's about that much. See what it looks like from planet view. Oh, it looks awesome. Like now, but now we've had darkness twice now, so it's should be pretty. I mean, it's still going to have these back corners cut off because there's just not enough blue science getting over there, and that's fine, right? But I mean, most of it is pretty lit up, so I'm expecting this dark cycle coming up to be looking pretty sweet, right? It should be looking pretty good, I think. Definitely looking good. Yep. Yep. Yeah, so definitely our night cycle. This next night cycle, right? Because this will be our third night cycle coming up. This will be the good one. This is going to be the good one to look at, right? That's why we're keeping an eye on here. Where are we at? We're about to hit the second achievement. Literally, we're at 40,000 out of 43,000. Boom. Do it. Make it happen. You know you want to. Yes, count them off. Yeah, do the things. Dude, I do literally 3,000 of these a minute. So literally you should be hitting this marker like any time. Any time now would be great. It'll be another 30 seconds and then we'll check out to see how far we got to go. Yep, making things happen. It definitely looks cool, doesn't it? I mean, it's even playing the cool dance music at the moment. You know, that's what it's doing. It's playing the cool dance music. You know, I think that's really awesome that it's playing the cool dance music. You know, it's like playing some space opera or something. It's really hard to hear, but it is kind of cool. Yep. Boom! Number 2. One more to go. Do it. Make it. Happen it. We're going to have it. We're going to have it, people. We're going to have it. You know it. Let's now go have a look. So let's check out the time, right? Production. So yes, in 10 minutes, we're doing 3,500 a minute. So again, I can't do any more than 3,600 a minute. There's only 1,800 lines. So doing 3,500 a minute is amazing. Amazing. Let's go to 1 hour. Yeah. So in 12 minutes, we've produced almost half of what we need, right? So this is an average, right? Because, of course, the beginning, of course, had to ramp up. Literally in about 12 minutes, we have now gotten to almost 44,000. We need 108,000. So again, we're looking at the long one, right? This is the one that's going to drag out a little bit, but hey, it's going to be awesome when we hit it. You know it's going to look good. It'll probably look like the cell if you covered the planet. Yeah, probably. It probably would, wouldn't it? That's for sure. But yeah, the sun's now right there. So we'll be coming into the dark side. Obviously, this is the dark side of the planet at the moment. This, of course, all of this isn't even for the science. All of this is for making the Dyson Sphere out there. None of this is actually for the white science at all. You can smash it in. You can smash it if you fed it in from both ends, like I did. Yes. So I was gonna do. When I first thought about building these out. Anybody that's ever seen me build, you know what? It's going to be a minute before it gets dark. I got enough time to demonstrate this. Let me fly out here. So if you've ever seen me use some of my blueprints, right? So let's say I'm using my 4-quad blueprint, my 2-4 blueprint, right? So I take my 2-4 blueprint, right, and I plop it down, right? Right? And I do this, and then you've probably seen me do this lots of times, right? I cut off the top line, right? I then copy it and then paste it. And what that allows me to do is double share a line, right? So now I can share this line in the middle of the two of them to get more, right? And what I was going to do with the labs is I was going to do this. I was going to do a double lapping of the lines, but getting that many lines to double lap is really, it's really a pain, right? And I thought, you know what? It's just not worth it. Like, I mean, I have the space. I had the space to get them down, so I figured instead I would just make it a little easier on myself, and I thought, the heck with it. Let's just slam this down. Now it's dark. Oh, yes. Do it. Look at this. This is beautiful. I mean, look at that. That's sexy right there. That's hot. That's hot stuff right there. Yep. Get that out of the way. Yep. That's what you want. That's what you want right there. Yep. Yep. That looks great. You know. Boom. You gotta like the warping ships in, all the things. Yes, bring me more colors. Bring me the colors, people. I need more of the colors so I can have more of the science. You know it. Yeah, I want more of the science. Yep, just all the spinning globes. I want to live in the trees of the spinning globes. All of the spinning globes. You know? Yes, do it. I mean that is an awesome screenshot right there. I gotta take a screenshot of that. Yeah, do that. Boom. Yep. I am living within the glow of light. It's what's happening right now. Done. Are the towers keeping up? So the towers are, but are the towers keeping up? Yes, they are. Yeah, now that I've added that extra outside line, no problem. These lines are solid coming out, all of them. Every single one. So yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good for that. It's just the division between all the lines, right? I mean, that's a thing that's happening, but you know, what can you do? What can you do, right? It's just what it is, right? Yeah, but all the the initial lines coming out are all keeping up. They're all looking good, right? The towers, not science. The towers are still looking Christmas tree, right? So, and this is not a surprise, right? So there's our towers, and so again, the outside top edges are not getting enough blue science, but no surprise, right? Again, and that's just the limitation of how much science I'm putting out, right? I mean, we are literally pushing it at 3600. Look, see, I can't push any more. I mean, there's two lines of 1800 at 3600. There is no more science to push out. I can't. I'll never fill them back towers. They're done, right? Yes, I could. 3601. Okay, I don't know how you're sneaking that one in, but it's 3600. Yes, I could pull another set of lines out of the towers themselves, or I could try to fill a third line from the boxes, but it's not needed, right? I mean, we're going to get accomplished. Like, you know, I don't want to miss this nighttime stuff before the sun comes back around, right? So I mean, I got to do this, right? You know, things I got to do before everything ends, right? Like, you know, you got to take a few pictures, right? Do a few things, boom, do stuff like that. Yeah, right. I could run lines. Yeah, I could run lines from the towers. I could run a third line. Well, actually, I'd have to run two more lines and then split the splitters into halves, right? But, yeah, I mean, I could do that, right? Like, I could run the lines from the towers. I could do all that. But, I mean, I probably have 500, 600 labs running. Or, well, I mean, there's, what is there, 1,200 labs? And, I mean, there's got to be 800 labs running, right? 700 labs, 800 labs. So, you know, I mean, these lines are running flat out. I just literally have to wait it out now, right? I literally just got to wait it out. I mean, even the 10-minute mark now is showing flat out 3,600 lines. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome, man. That's awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Where are we with the achievement? 69,000. You know it. 69,000 out of 108. Yeah, so, you know, it's getting there. It's going to be it'll be another 15 minutes, but it will be a thing, right? It's going to happen. The boxes are looking really good, right? Only the very tops are not full at the moment, so the rest of these boxes still have way more than enough science to handle it. Easily done. Easily done. We're not even breaking a sweat. Like I said, I had over 700,000 science ready to go. I just had to get it here, right? So, you know, because I need 10 million white science, I figured I would have to do this like 10, 12 times, and then I would have the 10 million science, and then, check your white science storage. Yeah, it's only on the first box. Now, this is not a surprise, right? How are we looking at? So we got about, what? There's 12 rows, and we're at 69,000. So there's probably, what, about, that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, there's 8,000. There's almost 9,000 in each box at the moment. Yeah, so I'm way overkill here, right? No problems. No problems. It looks good. And now for the power cuts. No, not even close. And you know why? Because I played safe on this one. I'll show you. Not only are we using the Dyson Sphere, but... Oh, yeah. Where is it? Yeah. Backup power sun supply of 7 suns. There was no way I was running out of power on this one. Yep. So not only do I have a Dyson Sphere that's providing 100% satisfaction on this planet, but I've got 7 suns as backup. There is no power problems here, let me tell you, right? Generation capacity, 1.4 gigawatts. Only needs 114. Whatever. Good try on that one. We've got it under control, Kojak. It's all good after that. Yep. It's all good after that. In fact, now that the sun's back up over here for a minute, let's have a look at our Dyson Sphere. How's that looking? Hey, that is done. That is what you call a done Dyson Sphere. Awesome. Excellent. I'm very happy about that. That makes me happy. So that means we don't have to work. Now, what did I do there? Holy smokes. I usually make my rings perfect. I kind of messed that one up. Oh, well, it's all right. Hey, doesn't matter. It's doing what it's supposed to do. It's doing... The electric bill comes in and you switch everything off. Yeah. Good thing. Good thing, I'm the power company. Yeah, if this was the real deal for power, man, it would be a lot of trouble. It'd be a lot of troubles. Oh, man. Meanwhile, we should talk about achievements. So obviously, we're going to be at 78 achievements today. Yep. Now, some of these are easy to get, right? Well-traveled. I just have to go to 10 more star systems, and I'll get that one, right? Some of these I'm not going to get towards until the very end. So, like, Employee of the Month is when you upgrade all your sorters to carry 6 items at a time. I don't really want that one right now, and again, it's a mathematics thing. Right now, I know what the sorters will do. If I start messing around with them, and this is the same thing that happens in Factorio with sorter stacking in that research, it tends to mess up your numbers. That's why you never see speedrunners mess around with that stuff, right? It messes up your numbers, right? So this will be one I leave to the end, right? But like things like I've got a water world picked out to go do that, right? 80K foundations. I saw this in a movie once. I've got all my foundations made on Jonathan's system to go cover a planet somewhere. Don't know where. So some of these are not overly difficult. They're just time consuming. And some of them are like the neutron star, right? In fact, what I was thinking is next week we would do a second round of random achievements like the neutron star, you know, 2 or 3 others. Now, yes, the 0.5 resources and the environmentalist I can't do in this map, but that's why I have the other map that I'm working on to get those ones, so I'm not worried about that. You know, like where's the one where you fly around and you dump stuff in space? I think it's like 3,000. You dump 3,000 things in space and you're a bad person. I know it's here somewhere. I know I haven't done that one yet. And I haven't done the build and maintain 100 ray receivers of 85%. Well, all I got to do is just go to like the Lonnie system, or I go to Julian's system, and I just got to build a bunch of ray receivers doing power, right? Because they've got tidal lock planets. So that's all I got to do there. I'll just go build 100 ray receivers on one of those, and then sit there and look good, right? Is what I'll do there. Where is that stupid litter one that I was thinking about? There's the firing of all cylinders that you've got to get to level 32 on that research, right? And that's what's going to take a lot of that up. 300 megawatts. Yeah, that's that silly thing there. I'm sure I had one there where I had to go drop, like, just lose a bunch of stuff in space. Yeah, right? Drop 3,000 units of titanium ingots in space. Whoop-de-ding-do, right? I mean, we can do a few of these easy ones next week for next week's live stream, right? And then the rest. We're getting close to the point where we will be doing the summer hiatus thing, where, like, for example, like the 10 million science and stuff, that will take a week or two, right? So there'll be nothing to show or anything like that. So what we'll be doing is this, because some summertime, the some summertime series stuff is going to be starting here soon anyway. We'll just be doing like occasional live streams of DSP when I get close to an achievement in the summer, and then once late summer comes along, then we'll be doing the speed runs. We'll do the employee of the month and those, and then that will wrap up all 100 achievements, and then it will be done, right? Because I still got to build another 40 Dyson Spheres too, right? Like, this is sphere number 14, so that will be another thing I have to do. But I mean, I've done multiple streams now of me dropping down Dyson Spheres, so you know that you can only. People are only interested in watching that so many times, right? So, you know, I might do one every once in a while, like maybe when I get to I mean, definitely when I get to the last ones, I'll definitely be doing a live stream on those, because that will be all 64 systems with a sphere. And I've got 2 blue giants. I also have to go I'll have to do. So I do actually want to get started on those ones really soon, because of their size, they'll take longer to put a Dyson Sphere around. Even I don't want to call them my cheat spheres, but you know, my Dyson Spheres, I don't fully surround them, right? I just usually do the diamond shape around them. But around blue giant stars, this is a big thing, right? Like, they take a lot of stuff. So I'm definitely going to want to do those almost right away soon, right? Yeah, the drop 3K and titanium in space. I mean, I could literally do that right now. I could turn around, go over there, grab 3,000 titanium, go fly in space and drop it. And I'd be like, oops, oh no, life is bad. Whatever, right? Whoop-de-ding-doo. So, hey, it's nighttime again, and we like nighttime. The daytime's about to come up here soon, but we like nighttime because we get to see the cool nighttime science. Whoa, not that. Do this. Yeah, do the nighttime of the science things. Can you straighten the circle up here a little bit there, Max? There you go. Look at that. Yeah, science me up. Do it one time. Where are we anyway? Wow, we're at 103,000. Look at that. We are about to hit this in a couple of minutes. So if we're doing 3,000 a minute, that'll be 2 minutes. About 3 minutes. In about 3 minutes, we will have the achievement, and life will be good. I did it thinking I could pick it up. Turned out to be no. No, that's the whole point. The whole point is to lose it, right? Yeah. So I mean, I'll just go to Planet Max and pick up 3,000 titanium there. I mean, um, as soon as we get this achievement, I'm going to bring up my production, and I'll bring up the production, and I'll let you look at the overall picture. We'll do that before we end the stream. So in this case, of course, I know I'm about to get the achievement, so I'm just going to throw some thanks out there now, right? Julian and Andrew and Lonnie, of course, I appreciate the stop-bys, of course, in the chat. I always appreciate it. Alan and Noko, I know were here earlier. Of course, they're awesome. Pepe was here earlier at the very beginning of the chat. That was awesome. I hope got to enjoy a little bit of the show, doing all the good things. Of course, and I appreciate everybody that's even just lurking. Lurkers count too. I know. I don't get a lot of time to watch a lot of streams, but I do watch a lot of videos. And what streams I do, I usually am just a lurker, right? I'm usually just got it playing in the background while I'm doing video editing or whatever. So even for all just the watchers out there, I appreciate it. It's really awesome, right? Boom. Take that, Universe Matrix Blue Belt. You know it. I know it. Love it. Take it. It's so warm and fuzzy. You know it. All right. Got it. Hey, and look, see, Alan is still here, right? That just proves it. There it is. Oh, yeah. Done. Oh, yeah, done. Loitering lurking seems wrong. No, I mean, it's just the way it is. Like, again, I only have so much time, right? So, like, I'll be watching a video or a stream on one screen while I'm working on video editing on another stream and then doing something. Like, I've always got, like, 3 things going on all the time. So let's have a look at production, right? The whole star cluster, right? I mean, come on. You want to see all the things. We don't just see some of the things. We're eating. In fact, I'm a little worried. We're using 22,000 iron ore a minute, and we need 22.5. I actually got to go do some of that then. Copper ore is 12. Silicon is 23.6. 23.6K. Titanium is 15K. Stone is 10K. Coal is 11K. Fire ice is about 8,000 a minute. Iron ingots, we're making 16,000. Using about 15.8. 12,000 for copper. 11,000 for silicon. 7,500 for titanium. We're making 18 stone bricks a minute. I mean, come on. Every 10 minutes. You want to do all time? Total time. Boom. All right. Yeah, here's some numbers in it. Let's get to the top. 108 million iron ore, 43 million copper, 71 million silicon, 54 million titanium, 43 million stone, 30 million coal. Hey, I chopped down 3,500 trees and 5,500 plants. 28 million fire ice. No surprise there. And of course, to get the achievements, you had to mine kimberlite, fractal silicone. Optical grading crystal, of course, I use that for miners. Unipolar magnetics, same deal. So we got 76 million iron ingots, 42 million of that copper, 35 of the high silicon, 28 million titanium, 1 million stone bricks, 18 million graphite, 5 million steel, 3 million titanium alloy, 20 million glass, 5 million titanium glass. Boom. Lots of millions of things. 12 million gears, 31 million magnets. Magnetic coils was 26. 12 million electric motors. Man, I got that achievement a long time ago, didn't I? 6 million electric motors. 21 million circuit boards. Wait a minute. There's the green. 1.4 million purple people eaters and 500,000 of the green people eaters. Because, of course, of things. Just stuff. 5 million photon combiners. 6 million water. 10 million crude oil. refined oil, sulfuric acid, 88 million hydrogen. Why am I not surprised about that? Everything needs hydrogen. It's terrible. It's just terrible. Antimatter fuel rods, 83,000 of those. 28 million graphene. You name it. Hey, David, what's up? Yeah, the summer. I'm going to build 2 companies and disappear for a while. Summers are always busy for me. Also cooking dinner at the moment. It's 7 p.m. here now. Still lights out, too. It's coming. Yes, it is. I know what it's like in the summer, right? So I usually, again, some summertime games is usually when I do a series of short games, like between 1 and 3 video type games, because everybody's busy in the summer, right? You don't want to get into a big long series or something like that. So usually, like, it's kind of like sitting down and like binge watching a short series of a game, right? It's actually pretty cool. Now I still do play a few long games, right? So I believe I don't know what I'll have for my long games at that time, because it's still about 6 weeks away, right? So, yeah, I mean, it's a thing that happens, right? Every summer, Mr. Party Pineapple comes out. You'll see on the schedule for those who are relatively new. Party Pineapple comes out, does the thing. Hey, 4 million Proliferator Mark 1s and 2 million Part 2s. You know, yeah, some summertime games, it just keeps everything nice and light over the summer. And, you know, because everybody likes to be busy, right? Everybody likes to be busy over the summer doing outdoor things. But at the same time, sometimes you get a little downtime, or sometimes it's raining that day or whatever. And it's like, hey, you know what? I need to watch some videos. What's Max doing? Boom. And then you can, like, binge watch something, right? I got you covered. Oh, yeah, I got you covered. No problem. All right, so with that, look at this. Here we are at the science. I got 6,300 labs. Yep, that's a thing. 1.4 million blue science, 1.31 red, 1.32 yellow, 1.14 purple, 100 million gravity matrix, and 302,000 universals. You betcha. And we'll just keep that running. So with that, yeah, I'm going to, you know, go have a bite to eat, do the things, all the stuff. It's been very magical. Of course, I'm going to let this run. I mean, I've got science. I've got science to do. It's a thing. Things of science. And I mean, I'm going to fill these boxes and do stuff, right? It's going to be all the things. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out. Of course, that's what we do here. We hang out. We make stuff. We make things. Yeah, Lonnie, I hope you have a good night yourself. And I hope everybody has a good night. I'm Max. Guess what this is? This is Dyson Sphere Program Destiny, where we build all the achievements doing 64 things all at once. It's amazing things. And I appreciate everybody hanging out, and I am going to see you on the next one. Take care.